Branham, welcoming you to the broadcast and thanking you for making us your evening's entertainment. Tonight, the Houston Cougars and the Tennessee Volunteers meet in day 2 of the Players Era Championship. For the Cougars, escaped, beat Syracuse in overtime 78-74, up the record to 6-0. Cougars had an 11-point lead with 3:06 to play. Syracuse would close regulation on an 11-0 run, sending it into overtime. Cougars, though, would eventually win in the overtime period 78-74. Now, that does impact what has to happen today in terms of the seeding for tomorrow's action, but the most important thing, win, and the Houston Cougars will take on Tennessee, looking to do just that. Another note from yesterday's game, Milo Juzan and Emmanuel Sharp each had 26 points each. It was a career high for Milo Juzan. It was a season high for Emmanuel Sharp, as those two combining for 52 of the Houston Cougars' 78 points. Now the Cougars get Tennessee, the number 17 team in the country. Ken Pom thinks better of Tennessee than the AP does. Tennessee's number 13 in the Ken Pom, but 6-0 start for Tennessee. Yesterday they got Rutgers in day 1 of the Players Era. They shot 51%, out-rebounded Rutgers 43-28 en route to a 25-point victory. They beat Rutgers 85-60. Now, point differential is a factor whenever you start looking to the tiebreakers. Overall record, head-to-head, then point differential. It is capped out at 20, so a 25-point win will count as a plus 20 in the point differential for Tennessee as far as tomorrow's seeding goes. But wins more important than that. No one played more than 30 minutes for Tennessee yesterday, which is critical. You're playing a back-to-back. One team went to overtime, had to play tons of minutes. Meanwhile, Tennessee didn't have a single player play more than 30. Jacoby Gillespie, who is the Maryland transfer, had 32 points in that game yesterday for the Volunteers. And Nate Ament, Ament's one of the best freshmen in the country. He had 20 points, 5 rebounds, 19 points per game for Nate Ament. Now, of course, this is a rematch of last year's Elite 8 matchup in which the Houston Cougars beat Tennessee. That game inside of Lucas Oil Fieldhouse in Indy. The Cougars had a dominating first half defensively and then cruised to victory en route to another Final Four. So Tennessee will have a couple of things in mind. They'll have revenge in mind after the Cougars won that one last year to reach the Final Four. Also, Tennessee's never reached a Final Four. They thought last year was the year. Cougars spoiled that dream. But also an opportunity for a statement win for Tennessee this season. 6-0, 6-0, number 17 ranking. But they feel like they're much better than that 17th ranking. The 6 wins that they have, not what you would call a signature win, so an opportunity for Tennessee to get a statement victory against the Houston Cougars. Just a statement victory in general as they take on the Cougs tonight, a pair of 6-0 teams. It's also the storyline of the head coaches, 2 longtime head coaches, and they were friends growing up. They knew each other growing up. Kelvin Sampson, of course, from Pembroke. Rick Barnes was from Hickory. Kelvin Sampson says they would call Rick Barnes Ricky from Hickory, only 165 miles apart. Their careers have paralleled each other in a lot of ways. Rick Barnes, 842 lifetime victories. Kelvin Sampson with 805. So a couple of the all-time greats going up against each other again after they did that last year in the NCAA tournament. Fans, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to support Houston athletics and offers great benefits to its members all over the Lone Star State. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more. A little bit later in the Cougar pregame show, we'll catch you up with some scores from around the Players Era Championship. But coming up next, our conversation with head coach Kelvin Sampson. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
It's been said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Not with Ford trucks. We're leading the change with innovative technology like Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving, raising the bar on capability with features like Ford Pro Power on board. Leadership in a world of change. That's what makes Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks. Visit your Texas Ford dealer today and you'll see why.
Ford is the best in Texas.
Hey, Cougar fans! I'm attorney Stuart J. Guss, and I'm a proud University of Houston alum. And just like the Cougars, my team and I know what it takes to win. For over 30 years, we've been fighting for Houstonians injured in car accidents, and we never back down from the insurance companies. If you're hurt in a big accident or small, you can trust Gus to get you the best results. Call 866-TRUST-GUS or Visit trustgus.com.
All right. It's a beautiful day for football here at the stadium, and we're just about ready for kickoff. Score 0-0. And suddenly, I'm in the mood for a Coke Zero Sugar. Real Coke taste, zero sugar. Now that's a winning combo. Yeah, crisp, refreshing. That hits the spot. When it comes to great taste, Coke Zero Sugar's always on the scoreboard. Coke Zero Sugar. Real Coke taste, zero sugar.
For comprehensive coverage of college basketball, tune to Sirius XM College Sports Radio Channel 84 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
For the win! Got it! Let's go!
Sirius XM is the home of your favorite team and conference, including live games, plus interviews and analysis.
He's got it!
So cheer along with the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 2025.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive. See why over 28 million drivers trust Progressive to stay protected on the road. See for yourself at Progressive.com. You're listening to Cougs Basketball on the Houston Sports Network from Learfield.
King Ranch Ag and Turf. With over a century of John Deere expertise, we have your equipment, parts, and service needs covered. Whether you are a homeowner or a farmer, our team is committed to finding the perfect equipment for you. Right now, save like a champion during our exclusive Roundup Savings event. Shop unbeatable deals on mowers, construction equipment, tractors, and so much more. Prep for greatness with King Ranch Ag and Turf. Visit us online at kingranchagturf.com or stop by one of our 13 dealerships. King Ranch Ag and Turf. Built on tradition, driven by excellence.
If you feel like you're getting sacked by your current electricity provider, Rhythm Energy is here to help. They're bringing good energy to the Cougar Nation by offering 100% green electricity plans. And after you sign up for their Go Cougs 12 plan, you'll get $100 in bill credits. Go to gotrhythm.com/UH for this deal, just for Cougars fans. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back into the Cougar pregame shows to get you set for Houston and Tennessee. Joined by the head coach of the Houston Cougars, Kelvin Sampson. Coach, day one, proved a 6-0 win against Syracuse. What were some of the takeaways?
I thought that our two senior guards played well. They took big shots, made big shots. Thought we really rebounded the ball well. Khalifa with 5 offensive rebounds. Kingston with 6 defensive rebounds, Milos with 7 rebounds. So, and then Chris Sinak had 12 rebounds. I thought we rebounded the ball well. Didn't shoot the ball well. Had some untimely turnovers when we got up 11. Had some really good looks that, one of them needed to go down. We were moving the ball, and ball came to, I think we were up 11 at the time. That would have put us up 14. Clean open look, but 2 or 3 of them that stretch didn't make them. But anytime you go on the road and playing against good teams, you take the win and move on.
Another good team today, Tennessee team that you know well, coach that you know well. What sticks out about this year's volunteer team?
Well, they brought a kid over from Maryland, Gillespie, who's their best offensive player. And they have a top 5 high school kid in the nation, and Amit. They're their 2 best offensive players. I think the strength of their team is they don't really play a 4-man. They play 2 5s, and they have 5 of them. So they keep rotating them in, and they do a great job of just bum rushing, pounding the offensive glass. So, but we need certain guys just to play better. Yesterday, not one of JoJo's better games, not one of Kingston's better games, and we got multiple guys not playing well. Your team's going to look like that a lot. So our best days here over the years is when we've had multiple guys playing good, not multiple guys not playing well. So, but now that JoJo's had some great games, Kingston's had some great games, CNAC has, now Milos, and now Emmanuel. Isaiah did some good things yesterday. Khalifa did some good things. Sometimes you forget we're a brand new team. and you think about how veteran and how good those guys that we lost were, Malik, Javier, Jowan, LJ. You lose those guys and replace them with brand new guys, it's going to take a while. I'm glad to be 6-0, but I'm also excited about where this team can be as long as we show up every day with the right attitude and keep working.
Appreciate it, Coach. Best of luck.
Okay, thanks.
It's Kelvin Sampson, head coach of the Houston Cougars, stopping by in the pregame show. We'll take a look at some of the scores from around the tournament when we return. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
It's been said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Not with Ford trucks. We're leading the change with innovative technology like Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving, raising the bar on capability with features like Ford Pro Power on board. Leadership in a world of change. That's what makes Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks. Visit your Texas Ford dealer today and you'll see why.
Ford is the best in Texas.
Hey, Cougar fans, it's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley-Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Houston basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Houston Athletics. Let's go Cougars! SeatGeek.
I'm attorney Stuart J. Guss. For over 20 years, my team and I have been helping Houstonians injured in car accidents. We're honest, and we know how to deal with the insurance company. The right accident attorney can make all the difference in your case. So if you've been injured in a car accident, big or small, you can trust Gus to get you the best results possible.
Call Stuart J. Gus Injury Accident Lawyers today at 1-866-TRUST-GUS for a free consultation or visit trustgus.com.
Principal Office, Houston, Texas.
Group 1 Auto is proud to drive University of Houston Cougars. Just like the Cougars bring their best to every game, Group 1 brings more to every driver in Houston, like more value with transparent pricing and exclusive offers, more service from trusted teams to certified technicians who know your ride inside and out, and more selection with thousands of vehicles across your favorite brands. Whether you're cheering courtside or cruising the Houston streets, let Group 1 fuel your journey. Get more with Group 1. Go Cougs. Visit group1auto.com to learn more.
Welcome back into the Cougar pregame show. We get you set for a top 20 matchup in Las Vegas. Number 3, Houston, 6-0 on the season. And number 17, Tennessee, 6-0 on the season. Houston ended Tennessee's season last year in the Elite Eight, prevented Tennessee from their first ever trip to the Final Four in program history. Cougars winning day one of the Players Era Championship in overtime over Syracuse, 78-74. Tennessee with a 25-point win over Rutgers, 85-60. Cougar basketball brought to you in part by Antone's Famous Po' Boys, handmade daily in Houston with recipes that haven't changed since 1962. It's no wonder generations of Texans have enjoyed these iconic po' boys wrapped in white butcher paper and made with the highest quality meats, cheeses, their famous chow chow relish, and pickles, all on their fresh French bread. Cougar fans can score them at the Fertitta Center all season long or at HEB. Antone's, a proud sponsor of University of Houston Athletics. Our game will not be starting at 5:05 Central. The Kansas and Syracuse game went a bit long, so it looks like this one's going to be bumped a few minutes. Nothing crazy. It's going to be tipped off around, I would guess, 3:10 or so. 3:10 Vegas time, 5:10 back home in Houston. But that gives us a chance to tell you about some of the scores going on around the Players Era Festival. Games that are in the books. Earlier today, it was Notre Dame defeating Rutgers by 5, 68-63. Iowa State with no Lipsy. Lipsy strained his groin yesterday. Didn't play with him. They were without their point guard, but still the Cyclones beat Creighton by 18, 78-60. The Big 12 has had a good showing these last couple of days. And then Kansas beat Syracuse a little bit ago, 71-60. Over at Mandalay Bay, St. John's and Baylor are currently in action. St. John's leads Baylor 57-42 with 14 minutes left to play there. Games later, Auburn will take on Michigan, Maryland, Gonzaga, San Diego State, Oregon, UNLV, and Alabama. Now, tomorrow's totally up in the air. First things first, win-loss records, the most important thing. Then they will filter out the 2-win teams and then go to point differential. Whoever has the highest points differentials are seeded 1 through however many 2-0 teams there are. They do that with the teams that are 1-1. They do that with the teams that are 0-2. That's why we have no idea who Houston will be playing tomorrow. There will be a couple of games Thursday. I think with a win yesterday, though, that pretty much eliminates any chance of Houston playing on Thursday. So the standings as of now in the Players Era Championship, and this is very confusing. I'll be the first one to admit that. It's also, the schedules are so skewed that it's matchup dependent. You know, if you get 2 very difficult opponents, even if you go 2-0, maybe you win a couple of close games, you have a point differential of 6-0, whereas another team might not have played as difficult a schedule. They could also be 2-0 but have a much better point differential, and they would be seated higher. Now, what there is to know is that tomorrow there are 2 money games. There's a first seed, second seed matchup, which would be the Players Era Championship game. There's money on the line for that one, NIL money, but there's also NIL money on the line in the third place game tomorrow as well, which would be between the 3 seed and the 4 seed. Again, this is all dependent on today's results. There are a couple of 2-0 teams already, though. Kansas 2-0, and then Iowa State is 2-0 after their wins earlier today. One of Houston and Tennessee will be 2-0. One of Auburn and Michigan will be 2-0 because they play a little bit later. Maryland and Gonzaga also play later. One of those 2 teams will be 2-0. If the game with Baylor holds up, they will be eliminated at least out of that 2-0 ranking. So the Cougars, first things first, you win, and then point differential could come into play in terms of getting into one of those 2 money games tomorrow. Cougars would really have to do some work to advance to the championship game, because right now Kansas leads the way at 2-0 with a point differential of plus 21. The Cougars' point differential is plus 4 at the moment. So they would have to get to a 17-point win over the number 17 team in the country just to match Kansas. Iowa State has the second best point differential of a 2-0 team, 19 points. So the Cougars would have to win by 15 to match Iowa State. That's just to match, and that doesn't factor in what Michigan and Auburn, one of those 2 teams will win, will be 2-0. Auburn currently has an 11-point differential. Michigan has a 20-point differential. So they can only win by, at minimum 1 points, the fewest points you could win by. That would put their win margin at 21. So a lot of factors come into play here. Maryland, Gonzaga. Maryland won by 7 yesterday. Gonzaga won by 10. So, yeah, hope that wasn't confusing, because it was confusing for me. But anyways, those are the games earlier in the Players Era Festival. Let's take a look at some of the games around the top 25 that are not in this tournament. St. Bonaventure, number 16, North Carolina just tipped off. That game tied at 3. Tonight, number 25, Indiana's home for Kansas State. That would be a good win for the league. Number 18, UCLA and California meet in San Francisco. Finals from earlier, number 11, Michigan State beats up on East Carolina 89-56, and 23rd ranked NC State with an 81-70 win over Boise State. Games in the Big 12 that we haven't mentioned yet. UCF is home for Quinnipiac. Arizona State, who had a big win over Texas yesterday out in Maui, they take on Washington State in the semifinals of the Maui Invitational, and Utah faces off against Grand Canyon in Palm Springs. So that's a look at our scoreboard. Houston and Tennessee right around the corner. We'll step aside one final time when we come back, starting the lineups and tip-off between the third-ranked Houston Cougars and the 17th-ranked Tennessee Volunteers comes your way next. This is Cougar Basketball from Learfield.
All right. It's a beautiful day for football here at the stadium, and we're just about ready for kickoff. Score 0-0. And suddenly, I'm in the mood for a Coke Zero Sugar. Real Coke taste, zero sugar. Now that's a winning combo. Yeah, crisp, refreshing. That hits the spot. When it comes to great taste, Coke Zero Sugar's always on the scoreboard. Coke Zero Sugar. Real Coke taste, zero sugar.
It's been said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Not with Ford trucks. We're leading the change with innovative technology like Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving, raising the bar on capability with features like Ford Pro Power on board. Leadership in a world of change. That's what makes Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks. Visit your Texas Ford dealer today and you'll see why.
Ford is best in Texas.
This is Willie Fritz, head coach of the Houston Cougars and a proud TDECU member. Representing Space City means having a strong team on and off the field. TDECU is the trusted financial partner for U of H and the Houston community, offering tools that help you grow from game day to every day. Apply to become a member today at tdecu.org/UH. Insured by NCAA, membership required.
This is a location near you.
On the Houston Sports Network.
Right corner to Sharp. He'll launch a three. Got it. Emmanuel Sharp with a silencer from the right corner. To Sharp right wing. He'll launch a three. Got it.
From Learfield.
Uzan attacking spin move. Uzan hard off the glass. No Tugler. The one hand putback slam.
Houston Cougar basketball is on the air. Brought to you by SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of Houston Athletics. Find tickets to Houston games and more. SeatGeek. Group 1, official partner of the University of Houston Athletics. Kohl's. Find holiday gifts on their wish list and yours with ease this season. And get great deals along the way at Kohl's and Kohls.com. And by The Joint Chiropractic, the official chiropractor of Houston Athletics. Here's the voice of Houston Cougars basketball, Jeremy Branham.
Hello again for day 2 of the Players Era Championship live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena, where tonight we have a top 20 matchup between two 6-0 teams. 3rd-ranked Houston, 17th-ranked Tennessee, and a rematch of last year's Elite 8. A game in which the Houston Cougars beat Tennessee. Got by the Volunteers 69-50. They led by 19 at the half. They held the Volunteers to 15 first-half points. You know, Tennessee's probably licking their chops at another opportunity at the Houston Cougars. Before we get the starters, let's pause for station identification along the Houston Sports Network. All right, let's get the starters first for the Tennessee Volunteers, number 17 team in the country, 6-0 so far. It's a 6'1 senior from Tennessee, Jacoby Gillespie. He's averaging just over 19 points a game, just over 5.5 assists per game. He had 32 points against Rutgers yesterday. He's a Maryland transfer, and he's been phenomenal so far in a half a dozen games with Rick Barnes. He's joined in the backcourt by the 6'4 sophomore from Charlotte, Bishop Boswell. Boswell's averaging just a shade under 4.5 points a game and a shade under 5.5 rebounds a game. At forward, kind of a hybrid guard forward, great player, 6'10 freshman from Virginia, Nate Ament. Ament is averaging 19 points a game, just under 8 rebounds a game. He had 20 points yesterday in the win against Rutgers. Down low, 6'9 junior from Jacksonville, Alabama's Cade Phillips. 5 points, just under 5.5 rebounds a game. And the big man down low, 6'11 senior from Lagos, Nigeria, is Felix Okpara. Okpara, 9 points, 6.5 rebounds a game, a transfer from Ohio State. He's one of only 2 active players in the country with 200 or more blocks in his career. Head coach for Tennessee is Rick Barnes, 39th year overall. This is his 11th year at Tennessee. Spent 17 seasons at Texas, 4 at Clemson, 6 at Providence, 1 at George Mason. He has 842 lifetime victories in his 11 years at Tennessee, 238 wins. Now the starting 5 for the Houston Cougars. Same starting 5 that the Cougars have ran out each time. The point guard, the senior from Vegas, is Milos Uzan. He's averaging nearly 12 points a game, 3.5 rebounds, 4.5 assists a game. He had a career-high 26 points in yesterday's win and a season-high 7 rebounds. Joined in the backcourt by the 6'4 freshman from San Antonio, Kingston Flemings, 16 points to shade under 3.5 rebounds a game, just over 5 assists a game. For Kingston Flemings, had 9 points, a career-high 6 rebounds, and 6 assists yesterday. Emmanuel Sharp out on the wing, the senior from Tampa, season-high 26 points in yesterday's game, averaging just over 17.5 points a contest. Down low, the 6'11 freshman from New Orleans is Chris Sinak. Sinak averaging 10.5 points, just over 8 rebounds a game. He had 8 points, 12 rebounds in yesterday's game. And then rounding out the starting five, the 6'8 junior from Cy Falls in the Houston area, JoJo Tugler. Tugler averages 8 points, 5.5 rebounds, just over 3 blocks, and right at 2 steals per game. Head coach of the Houston Cougars is Kelvin Sampson, year 37, 805 lifetime victories. He's in year 12 at Houston, where he has 305 wins. Again for the Cougars, Uzan, Fleming, Sharp, Sinak, and Tugler. For the Vols, it's Gillespie, Boswell, Ament, Phillips, and Okpara. The officials for today's game, Olandis Bull, Randy McCall, and Edwin Young. The teams are across the floor from us. We're upstairs in the concourse. They're on the floor across from us, not on the near side, the far side. Cougars are wearing the white uniforms they wore yesterday, with Houston in script scarlet letters across the chest, scarlet numbers on the front and the back with scarlet trim. Tennessee's in there, Tennessee orange, with white letters on the front, Tennessee on the chest, Volunteers on the abs, the white numbers, letters, and trim on the front and the back. Tugler at 6'8 will jump center against the 6'11 Felix Okpara. The official stands between the two, clears some space, and now a whistle before the tip. They're going to tell Kingston Flemings and Phillips to separate a little bit, so they do that. Toss into the air. Tennessee wins the tip, and we're underway from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. The Volunteers attack the basket to our right in the first half. The Vols move it left to right. Left elbow Phillips, he's trying to go to work. Oh, he walked, no call. There it is, a late whistle, but he walked. He tried to go one-on-one against the freshman Chris Sinak. He got cut off, tried to stop on a dime, and drug his pivot foot. It's a traveling violation, and it's Cougar basketball. Tennessee with some full-court man-to-man to start. Milos Uzan will inbound. Uzan into Flemings. Now Tennessee will sag back. Just a token pressure. As Boswell, oh, we got a tackle on by Nate Ament. Tackled Emmanuel Sharp to the floor. First on Ament. I was looking at the ball, I looked over, and then all of a sudden Sharp is being tackled to the ground by Ament. So first personal on the freshman, first team foul. Rick Barnes in the ear of one of the officials, Randy McCall. So Sharp will inbound in front of the Tennessee bench into Sinak. Sinak gives it to Uzan right of the logo. Uzan on that giant black rectangular box at midcourt, over to Tugler, back to Uzan. Uzan trying to attack, Eurostep, tears it up and good. The teardrop is good. Nice move by Milos Uzan, picking up right where he left off, and the Cougars strike first, a 2-0 lead under 19:20 to play in the first. Dribble handoff to Boswell. He launches it over to the right wing. Aman's going to launch the three. It's off the hill, no good. Weak side rebound, fought for, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Houston. Tennessee, one of the best rebounding teams in the country. They out-rebound their opponents by an average of 18.5 rebounds a game. So that is one of the keys to the game. Group 1 official partner of the University of Houston Athletics. Go Cougs. Visit your local Group 1 dealership today. Or visit us online at group1auto.com. The Group 1 keys to the game. Rebounding. That's simple, huh? Hey, here's Ament to the left elbow. Ament launches it to the right corner for Phillips. Gets it inside to Okpara. Great positioning, but misses a point-blank shot. Rebound tip to Ament. Ament center of the floor misses, but he's fouled. And Ament will go to the free throw line to shoot two. A foul is whistled on Sinak, his first, team's first, as Tennessee active on the glass. So the Cougars with Uzan, Fleming, Sharp, Sinak, Tugler. Tennessee with Gillespie, Boswell, Ament, Phillips, and Okpara. Our joint starting five, the official chiropractor of Houston Athletics. First of two free throws from Ament is off the mark, no good. Rattles in and out. 78% free throw shooter, misses his first. One more to go. 2-0 Houston, 18:53 in the first. Second free throw is good. So Tennessee's on the board, 2-1. Houston in front. Full court pressure again for Tennessee. Show the man and then sag out of it once the Cougars inbound. As Flemings gets it into the front court. Flemings to Uzan, right sideline. Sends it to Sinak, right free throw line extended. Sinak fires to Tugler, center of the floor. The right hand baby hook is in and out. Rebounded by Phillips in the outlet to Boswell. Oh, it's Gillespie, rather. Gillespie, left sideline, trying to go baseline, cut off. Cougars double, pass out of it to Phillips. Phillips back to Gillespie, right of the logo for Ament. Ament to Gillespie. Gillespie has it at midcourt, finds Ament. Sharp has Ament. Ament a little push-off, step back, left wing, stripped by Sharp. Phillips saves it, gives it off to Ament, driving inside, and he's fouled on the pass-off. Fouled on the pass-off before. It's going to be on Sharp. First on Sharp, team foul number 2. Oh, they're going to say he was shooting? Oh, I thought he was passing that off. So Ament will shoot 2 more free throws. First of 2 is on the way, and it's good. Ties the game at 2. Physical presence, guard-like skills, 6'10", 205. Good-looking prospect, one of the better freshmen in the country. He'll be a lottery pick as the second free throw is good, and Ament from the free throw line gives Tennessee the lead. 3-2 Vols, 18-12 left to go in the first. Uzan to Sharp, right back to Uzan. And now Uzan brings it into the front court. Uzan left wing to Sharp, thought about it. Sharp off the Tugler screen, left to right, sends it to Flemings into the post. Tugler on the block, underneath to a wide open Chris Sunak Jr., who slams it home. Excellent ball movement by Houston. Good find by Tugler. Sunak the finish, and the Cougars regain the lead. On the drive, Gillespie, the blow by to the hoop, misses. Rebound tipped, and it's grabbed by Uzan. Cougars up 1, 17-40 in the first. Uzan finds Sharp, a right wing transition, 3, got it! The Cougars out and running as Emmanuel Sharp drills the 3 to give the Cougars a 4-point lead. 7-3, 17-25 in the first. Gillespie, left of the logo to Boswell. Boswell on the bounce, finds Gillespie left wing. He'll launch the 3. It's short, no good. Rebounded by Flemings. Flemings wants to run now, 2-on-2. Flemings the take to the hoop, 2 and a foul. Kingston Flemings to the rack. And he'll go to the free throw line, looking to make it a 3-point play the hard way. What a take by Flemings. The little jump stop into the center of the paint got clobbered by Gillespie. First on Gillespie, second team foul. And Flemings heading to the line, a 71% free throw shooter. It's up and it's good. 3-point play. It's an 8-0 Cougar run, who lead 10-3 with 17:05 to go in the first. Gillespie into the front court. Kicks it over to Phillips in the slot right side. Boswell, right corner, Okpara. They dare him. He takes one dribble, launches the 3 over Tugler, and buries it. Okpara 3 for 5 from downtown coming into this game. He thought about it, even took the dribble. They able to knock it down. So it snaps that run by the Cougars. 10-6 Houston, 16-40 in the first. Uzan a couple of crossovers, kicked it out to Sunak. Sunak wants to go to work. Sunak to the elbow, shovels it back to Flemings left sideline, 9 to shoot. Flemings down the right side of the lane. Flemings the 10-foot fadeaway, too strong, no good. And Tugler, a little overzealous, going for that rebound. Runs into Phillips and picks up the foul. So first on Tugler. Third team foul. And Khalifa Sacco is going to check into the game for Tugler. Sacco, 6'11" freshman from Rouen, France. Averaging a little under a point a game, a little over 4 rebounds a game. Also, J.P. Estrella's into the game for Tennessee. He checks in for Phillips. Estrella averaging just over 13 points, just under 6 rebounds a game this season. Left wing, Okpara. Okpara trying to get it inside, cannot. Hands it off to Gillespie. Gillespie to Okpara. To Boswell, inside Estrella. Good hands by Sunak, deflects it, and Fleming chases down the loose ball. That would have been an easy slam if it got home. Sunak left wing, hands it off to Uzan. Ball knocked away. Gillespie the steal. Gillespie ahead to Boswell. Boswell to the hoop for 2. 10-8 Houston, 15:47 left to play in the half. Flemings to Uzan right sideline. Now to Sharp at midcourt. Left wing for Flemings. Flemings to Sharp left wing. Fires it up top for Flemings. 13 to shoot. Flemings going to attack right side. Kick out Sunak. Right corner 3. Too strong, no. Rebound, a grab by Ament, and a foul on Houston. I think it's going to go against Sharp, and if it is, that's going to be his second. No, they're not calling it on Sharp. They're calling it on Flemings. That's good news, actually. It would have been the second on Sharp. So the first on Flemings, team foul number 4, and a timeout on the floor. 15:24 left to play. First half of this top 20 matchup in Vegas. The Cougars with the early edge, 10-8 for the Volunteers with the basketball. When we return, this is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
For comprehensive coverage of college basketball, tune to Sirius XM College Sports Radio Channel 84 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
For the win! Got it! Let's go!
Sirius XM is the home of your favorite team and conference, including live games, plus interviews and analysis.
He's got it!
So cheer along with the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 2025.
When you're on the move and looking for nonstop college sports action, get the Varsity Network app and take the game with you everywhere. Stream live play-by-play from schools across the country right from your phone, free. Catch hundreds of weekly podcasts, including shows from your favorite teams, all in one place. From football Saturdays to midweek hoops, it's your all-access pass to the college sports world. Whether it's game day or just your daily drive, the Varsity Network app has you covered. Download now and listen live for free on the Varsity Network app.
All right. It's a beautiful day for football here at the stadium, and we're just about ready for kickoff. Score 0-0. And suddenly, I'm in the mood for a Coke Zero Sugar. Real Coke taste, zero sugar. Now that's a winning combo. Yeah, crisp, refreshing. That hits the spot. When it comes to great taste, Coke Zero Sugar's always on the scoreboard. Coke Zero Sugar. Real Coke taste, zero sugar.
15:24 left to play in the first half from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. So the officials went to the monitor during this break, and I think they changed the foul from Kingston Flemings to Emmanuel Sharp, which, yeah, that's what happened, because Emmanuel Sharp just went from the one of the starting 5 in the chairs. They bring out the little lawn chairs during the media timeouts to talk things over. And he was on the floor. They told him to get out because the officials went to the monitor and changed the call. So that's going to be the second on Sharp. And he's in a bit of foul trouble here. 15:24 left to play in the half. We'll see how long he sits. 10-8 Houston, 15:24 in the first. Vols basketball coming out of the timeout. Cougar basketball brought to you by Progressive Insurance. We offer auto, home, and commercial auto insurance, plus a variety of business insurance options. Visit Progressive.com today. 15:24 left to play in the half. Tennessee basketball. Gillespie into the front court. Amari Abram into the game for the first time. Senior from Port Arthur, Texas. Swinging around left corner. Gillespie's 3, knocks it down. Got a good look. And Tennessee takes their second lead of the game. An 8-0 Vols run. It's 11-10 Tennessee. 15:05 in the first half. Flemings left wing, Uzan off the screen, top of the key, kicks it over to Flemings. Flemings to the hoop, 2 and a foul. Boy, Flemings got shot out of a cannon. That first step blew by the Tennessee defense, got fouled, finished at the rim, and will go to the free throw looking for his second three-point play of the game. It was on Estrella. Estrella reached in and got him across maybe the chin, actually. So Estrella picks up the foul, his first, team's third. And Flemings, free throw on the way is good. Pair of three-point plays for Kingston Flemings. He has 6, and the Cougar lead is 2. 13-11, 14:57 left to play in the half. Gillespie walks it into the front court, shovels it off to Abram. Abram finds Gillespie again, right wing. Thought about it, off the screen towards the corner. Sends it up top to Abram. Abram, left sideline for Ament. Ament swings it around. Abram now to Gillespie. Gillespie a step back, straight on 3. In and out, no. Rebound to Tennessee. The putback no good by Jalen Carey, but a foul on Houston. We'll send Carey to the line. Carey, a junior from Florida, 5.5 points, just over 5 rebounds a game. The Tennessee is big. They are massive. Carey's a 6'8", 265-pound junior. Saw Agpara earlier, 6'11", 245. Estrella, 6'11", 240. We got a freshman who's 6'8", 250, Dwayne Brown. We'll see him at some point, I'm sure. They are big. First free throw by Carey, 3 for 6 on the year is good. Tugler will return as Sacco goes out. Here's Ethan Berg, a sophomore from Israel, 5 points a game. 23-year-old sophomore. Was playing in the Israeli Super League before coming over to college basketball. One more for Carey with the Cougars up 1. It's up and it's out. Sinak the rebound for Houston. Finds Harwell, who's into the game. Came in for Emmanuel Sharp, freshman from Pocatello, Idaho. Fleming's into the front court. Uzan left of the logo. Between the rings, Sinak. Right sideline, Harwell. Back to Fleming's. Fleming's top of the key. Off the screen. Hard hedge. Fires it down low. Tugler turning, spinning, leaning. The left hand, no. Falls to the ground. Rebounded Estrella. Estrella gets the outlet off to Ament. Into the front court. Hard hedge. Sends it up top. Estrella right sideline for Abram. Cougars lead by 1 under 14 minutes in the half. Swinging around left wing Ament. Ament driving down the baseline of the hoop. Blocked by Sinak. Loose ball chased down by Harwell. Spins away from traffic. Finds Flemings. A left corner three. Got it. Kingston Flemings drills it from the left corner to give the Cougars a 4-point lead. 16-12, 13-35 to play in the opening half. Good hustle by the Cougars to win the 50-50 ball and then got out and ran. Berg, left wing, Ament, another three off the heel. Rebound, Kingston Flemings. The leak out to Tugler. Tugler to the hoop, 2. He got fouled. Couldn't finish, got fouled. Will earn a trip to the free throw line as Berg had no choice but to foul him and try to prevent the slam or the layup at minimum. So 2 free throws coming up for JoJo Tugler. Berg's first, team foul number 4. And Tugler will go to the free throw line for the first time. He's 3 for 6 from the free throw line on the year. First of 2 for Tugler's well short. Line drive shot. Hits the front of the iron. Here comes Mercy Miller into the game. 6'4" sophomore from Los Angeles. 4.5 points a game. He'll check into the game for Milos Uzan. And Jacoby Gillespie enters for Ament. One more for Tugler. Cougars by 4. 13:22 to go in the first. Tugler's second. That one's good. So Tugler splits the 2. And the Cougars lead by 5. 17-12, 13-17 left to play in the half. Right side for Carey. Carey with a jab step. Now sends it up top to Abram. Abram to the left wing. Berg. Left wing Abram. Abram jabs. Now back up top Berg. 9 to shoot. Carey. Dribble handoff Gillespie. Lobs it to Carey. Carey drives. Fires it left corner to Abram. Into the hands of Dr. Shoup. What a catch by Dr. Shoup on the Houston Cougar bench. Actually the second row of seats on that Cougar bench. So turnover Tennessee with the hands of Dr. Shoup the highlight. 5-point Cougar lead, 12:50 to go in the half. Mercy Miller has it at midcourt, sends it over to the left sideline for Kingston Flemings. Flemings to Sinak. Sinak turns, spins, launches a 15-footer, misses badly. Rebound Tennessee. Coming back the other way. Handoff to Carey underneath for 2. Carey got out and ran. Get it to fall from the right side of the paint. And it pulls Tennessee within 3. 17-14 Houston, 12:25 to go in the first. Kingston Flemings looking to turn the corner. Now pulls it back right wing off the Tugler screen. Fires it right wing to Miller. He'll launch a 3. It's short, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Tennessee. It'll be Cougar ball. Good hustle by Harwell. Kept that ball alive. Forced Gillespie to try to go at it at an awkward angle and knocked it out of bounds. Harwell created that. Chase McCarty will check into the game for Chris Sinak. McCarty, the freshman from Alabama, averaging 3 points, 2.5 rebounds a game. Inbound to Harwell. Harwell right wing. Over to Flemings. Flemings back at midcourt. Turns the corner. Fires it left corner. McCarty. He's going to launch a 3. Got it. Chase McCarty buries the 3 from the left coffin corner. Doubles up the lead, 20-14. Houston under 12 minutes to go in the half. McCarty hasn't shown it, but he's one of the better shooters on this Cougar team. Akpara up top, over to Berg, right wing. Mercy Miller defends. Berg at midcourt. Berg at the between the rings now. Sends it over left side. Gillespie, 9 to shoot. Gillespie dribbles right. Fleming's knocked it away. Gillespie gets it back. Gillespie at the elbow. The leaner from the free throw line. In and out, no good. Harwell the board for Houston. 6-point Cougar lead under 11.5 to play in the first. Miller into the front court. Now to the center circle for Kingston Flemings, where he'll set it up for Houston. Flemings dribbles left into the post now for Tugler. Tugler's backing it in. Tugler down the baseline. Tugler, the right hand off the glass for 2. He got Akpara underneath the rim, so he couldn't contest the shot, and the Cougars have built an 8-point lead. 22-14, 11 minutes left to play in the half. Here's Berg on the drive. Throws the lob up top to Akpara, who slams it home. 22-16, Cougars by half a dozen. 10:50 left to go in the half. Into Miller. Miller gives it right back to Flemings. Flemings to Miller. Bobbled. Secures. Miller to McCarty. Back to Miller, left wing. Trying to get into the post, and they do. Tugler again. Tugler going to work. Tugler in the lane. Tugler kicks it out to Miller. Top of the key. McCarty for 3. Hits another. Chase McCarty with a couple of threes in the early goings. And the Cougars back in front by 9. 25-16, 10-18. Oh, and a blocking foul on Kingston Flemings up high. That'll be the first on Flemings, but already the 6th team foul called on Houston. So Chase McCarty showing off that shot that he's capable of. Only shooting 20% from 3 in his redshirt freshman year. He's far more capable than that. He's knocked down his first couple of threes tonight. Houston in front by 9, 25-16, Tennessee ball when we return. This is Houston basketball from Learfield.
It's been said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Not with Ford trucks. We're leading the change with innovative technology like Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving, raising the bar on capability with features like Ford Pro Power on board. Leadership in a world of change. That's what makes Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks. Visit your Texas Ford dealer today, and you'll see why.
Ford is the best in Texas.
This at a location near you.
Hey Cougs fans, ready for good times and colder beer? Head to Little Woodrow's, the official game day HQ of the Houston Cougars. With multiple Houston locations, daily drink specials, and a laid-back vibe, there's no better spot to pregame, post up, or celebrate a big win. Enjoy our indoor and outdoor games, sports, and neighborhood bar atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for events, promos, and more. Who's Bar? Cougs Bar, your Texas Ice House.
Cougars with a 9-point lead early, 25-16, 10-17 left to go in the first half. Cougars 9 for 15 from the floor so far, 4 for 6 from downtown. Tennessee's 5 for 15, 33%, 2 for 7 from downtown. Rebounding is a category we're watching closely tonight. Tennessee enters plus 18.5 in the rebounding margin on average this season. One of the better rebounding teams in the country. Tennessee winning the matchup there so far, 10-7. 5 points for Akpara, 3 points apiece for Gillespie, Carey, and Amint. For the Houston Cougars, it's 9 points from Kingston Flemings and 6 points for Chase McCarty. He's knocked down a couple of threes. Cougar basketball brought to you in part by your Houston area Ford dealers. They stand for leadership. That's why they're proud to be the official truck and SUV of University of Houston Athletics. Ford vehicles offer the quality, technology, and capability to help you be your very best. Visit your Houston area Ford dealer today, and you'll see why Ford is the best in Texas. So I mentioned those 4 threes for the Cougars. Every Houston Cougar three-pointer brought to you in part by Bravo Nissan. Tennessee basketball coming out of the timeout. Ament's back into the game, so is Uzan. He defends Ament up high. Over to Gillespie. Gillespie off the screen. Cougars switch it into the post for Ament. At the right elbow, trying to go to work on Harwell. Jumps, shoots over him. It's short, no good. And a good rebound by Mercy Miller for the Cougars. Outlet pass to Uzan. Uzan into the front court. Right corner to McCarty. McCarty to Tugler, and that's it. It's a holding foul. Phillips has his hands all over him. So Cade Phillips will pick up the foul. That's his first, team foul number 5. Houston will inbound baseline. Left side. Milo's Uzan will pass it in for the Cougars. Harwell gets the inbound over to Uzan. Uzan the crossover dribble, another cross, top of the key jumper, off the back iron, pops into the air and falls through. Milo's Uzan got the members bounce back in his hometown. 27-16, Cougars by 11 with 9.5 left to go in the first. Gillespie over to the right wing for Aments. Pass down low to Akpara. Akpara misses the runner. Great rebound by Tugler, and then he's bumped to the floor by Phillips. And it'll be Phillips' second, team foul number 6. So both teams now with 16 fouls. Next foul either way will send the other team to the bonus. Phillips will leave. JP Estrella is back on. Miller will inbound for the Cougars. Uzan, Miller, Harwell, McCarty, and Tugler, the 5 on the floor for the Cougars. 9:19 to go in the half. Houston leads by 11, 27-16. Uzan hands it off to Miller. Miller to McCarty in between the rings. Over to the left sideline for Miller. Into the post. Tugler on the block left side. Tugler backing it in. Spinning baseline left hand misses it. Boy, what a move. Just couldn't finish. Rebound Tennessee. Gillespie over to Boswell. Boswell, we traveled, no call. To Ament. Left wing has Tugler on him. Ament passes it inside to Estrella. Estrella trying to go to work on McCarty. The right hand baby hook is good. He used his size to bully McCarty and gets the right-hand baby hook to fall. 27-18 Houston, 8:40 to go in the first. Uzan into the front court. Uzan slipped, dives on the loose ball, and gets tied up. The arrow belongs to Houston, but the Cougars lose the arrow. 17 to shoot. Chris Sinak and Khalifa Sacco will return for Houston, as McCarty and Tugler will leave. Sampson having a word with Tugler as he comes over to the bench. Encouraging words, it appears. 27-18, Cougars by 9, 8:33 left to go in the half. Mercy Miller's going to throw it all the way back towards his baseline, where Milo's Uzan awaits, 85 feet away from the hoop. Dribbles into the front court, hands it off to Miller. Miller right of the logo. Miller on the bounce. Miller to the elbow, kicks it out to Uzan. Uzan on the attack, fires it right wing. Harwell catch and shoot 3 at the buzzer. Off the heel, no good. Rebounded by Estrella for the Vols. Over to Ament. Ament gives it off to Gillespie. Gillespie walks it into the front court. Cougars by 9, 8:05 to go in the half. Right wing, Ament. Ament into the post for Estrella. Couldn't handle the pass. It's loose on the floor. Harwell dives on it. Sacco dives on it. Trying to save it. Knocked out of his hand. Oh, they're going to give the ball to Tennessee. Estrella's laying on the back of Sacco. The ball went out of bounds, and it was called out of bounds off of Houston. Sampson's telling Elandis Poole that Estrella was laying on his back to get the basketball. Sampson's in disbelief, as Estrella was laying on the back of Sacco before that ball squirted out of bounds. 7:56 left to go in the first half. Cougars in front 27-18, and Tennessee will have a new shot clock when we return. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
Hey, Houston, I'm attorney Stuart J. Gus. Houston is my hometown, and for 30 years, my team and I have been right here, helping our neighbors who've been hurt in car accidents. We're more than lawyers. We are part of this community. We know how to deal with the insurance companies, and we'll stand by you every step of the way. Together, we are a team. If you're injured in an accident, you can trust Gus. Call 866-TRUST-GUS or visit trustgus.com.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup for the top college athletic programs for the 2025-26 college athletic season? Check out the criteria and follow the year-long standings of your favorite team at L Directors Cup on the X platform or online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2026 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. The Learfield Directors Cup, powered by NACDA, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
You want specials? Damaris Barbecue has specials. Get a Frito pie on Monday. Tuesday, grab a po' boy or brisket tacos. Wednesday, chow down on a 2-meat dinner. Thursday, go lighter with a large salad with your choice of meat. And Friday, my favorite, baked potato or your choice of a catfish, po' boy, or plate. And Saturday, Saturday's all you can eat ribs. You can eat at Damaris Barbecue every day and never have the same thing twice. Damaris Barbecue is located in the West Loop North, 290 and 610, or on Shepherd just north of West Alabama. Damaris Barbecue, great barbecue and a whole lot more.
7:56 left to play. First half, MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Some of the Cougar assistants were working the official after they felt they got wronged on that previous play. Cougars bench felt that Sacco was fouled, dove on the loose ball. They felt that Estrella jumped on his back. Ball was eventually knocked out of bounds and ruled to last touch Houston. So it'll be Vols basketball coming out of the timeout. Cougars lead by 9, 27-18. Cougar basketball brought to you in part by King Ranch Ag and Turf. Strengthen your lineup this season with John Deere equipment from King Ranch Ag and Turf. If you need more speed, sign the quick-cutting Z-Track mower to your roster. Pick up some power with the Gator XUV and its 4,000-pound towing capacity. Or draft the versatile 1-Series tractor with the right combination of implements and attachments to get every job done. Stop by in-store or online at KingRanchAgTurf.com today. King Ranch Ag and Turf, built on tradition, driven by excellence. Uzan, Miller, Harwell, Sanak, and Sacco, the 5 for Houston. Tennessee will inbound baseline right side. As Boswell will pass it in. Boswell gets the basketball from the official. Sacco trying to defend the inbound. It's inbounded to the right wing for Estrella. He sends it up top to Gillespie. Gillespie looks to turn the corner. The runner, no good, but a foul called on Isaiah Harwell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. So Harwell's called for the foul. His first, team 7th. And Gillespie's going to go to the line to shoot 2. His first trip to the free throw line. Gillespie's a 72% free throw shooter. First of 2 for Gillespie, gets the roll in front of the iron, off the glass and through. Kingston Flemings will enter for Harwell, one freshman for the other. Second free throw for Gillespie's up and in. So a 7-point game, 27-20 Houston, 7:51 left to play in the half. Tennessee showing full court man. Now they sag out of it once the Cougars inbound. Uzan walks it into the front court. Uzan still on the bounce, having trouble initiating the offense. Right sideline to Mercy. Back to Uzan between the rings. Uzan off the screen. Uzan crossover. Takes a right slot 3. In and out, no good, but a loose ball foul called on Tennessee. Estrella gave Sacco a nice little 2-hand shove in the lower back. And it'll be a loose ball foul against the Vols. Cougar ball. It's on Estrella. That's his second. It's team foul number 7. So Sacco's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. Estrella will leave the game. Jalen Carey takes his spot. As both teams now in the bonus. Cougars looking for their first point in 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Sacco on the season, just 1 for 4 from the stripe. First free throw's up and it's good. So Sacco gets the front end to fall. He'll shoot another. 28-20 Houston. One more free throw coming up for Sacco. Sacco's second free throw up and rattles around, hangs on the horn and falls through. Sacco makes them both. 29-20 Houston, 7:22 left to play in the half. Gillespie into the front court, right of the logo. Gillespie off the screen, right to left. Cougars switch with Flemings. And a holding foul called on Mercy Miller. First on Miller, team foul number 8. So 1-and-1 coming up for Nate Ament. Ament 3 for 4 from the free throw line. All his points have come from the free throw line. He's 0 for 5 from the floor. Ament's front end of the 1-and-1 is good. 29-21, one more for Ament. One more free throw coming up for the talented freshman. It's on the way. Makes them both. 29-22, Cougars by 7. 7:15 left to play in the first. Pressure again for Tennessee. Uzan gets it into Miller, gives it right back to Uzan. And Uzan brings it into the front court. Uzan to Sanak. Sanak fakes the handoff to Miller. Now gives it back to him on the loop around again. Miller to the hoop, has the shot blocked. Rebound tipped outside to Uzan though. 13 to shoot. Uzan into the post for Sanak on the right side. Sanak backing it in, turning, spinning, leaning. The right hand, no, but he's fouled. The Cougar bench wants a goaltending violation. They're saying that should be a goaltend. Sampson's telling the officials to look at it. It's on Nate Ament. Ament's second. 8th team foul. You can see the replay. So Sanak earns a trip to the free throw line. I think it was a good block. I don't think it was on its way down. I think it was a good call. Cougars did not challenge. You can challenge that. So Sanak to the line, misses the first. It rolls in and out, no good. Sanak 2 for 4 from the free throw line on the year. Ament's going to leave as Abram was going to take his spot with 6:52 left to play in the half. Ament, Phillips, Estrella each have 2 for Tennessee. Cougars have Sharp with a pair. One more free throw from Sanak. On the way, that one's good. 8-point Cougar lead, 30-22. 6:52 left to play in the first. Gillespie into the front court. Gillespie off the screen, left to right, crossover. Free throw line, sends it left wing. Three-pointer from Abram. It's short, no good. Rebound being fought for, tipped around. Tennessee comes away with it. Boswell does, and then Boswell is tripped and fouled. Foul was on Miller. Second on Miller, 19 fouls, so a 1-and-1 coming up. Boswell shoots the 1-and-1. Boswell has not missed from the free throw line this season, 2 for 2. On the way, missed it. Long rebound to Uzan. So the Cougars dodge a bullet, up by 8, 6.5 to go in the first. Uzan into the front court, dribbles left. Gets the big switched up on him. Over to the right sideline now for Flemings. Flemings looking to attack behind the back dribble. Fleming to the hoop, right hand layup for 2. Fleming's speed and athleticism, too much for this Tennessee defense. Flemings has 11. Gillespie into the front court. Cougars by 10, 6:09 to go in the first. Carey with the basketball, sends it up top. Abram with it. Cougars wanted a foul away from the ball, didn't get it. Over to the right wing for Boswell. Boswell, Carey sends it left corner. Gillespie for 3. Short, no. Offensive rebound though for Abram. Uzan couldn't grab it. Inside Carey. Cougars in the monster double. Carey spins out of it and somehow lays it up and through as he was falling down. He just threw it off the glass as a last resort, and it falls. 32-24 Houston, 5:35 to go in the half. Uzan into the front court, right of the circle. Uzan to Flemings, 10 to shoot. Flemings wants to go to work. Flemings against Gillespie, left wing Uzan, 5 to shoot. Uzan, a crossover, had it stolen. Abram the steal, leak ahead Boswell. Boswell to the hoop, 2 and a foul. Boswell gets it to fall from the right side of the lane. Flemings went for the contest. Got body, didn't get ball. And Boswell will go to the line looking for the three-point play. (32-26) Houston. 5:12 left to go in the half. Tugler returns for Sacco. Harwell enters for Miller. McCarty's going to head to the scores table. Boswell's free throw's no good. Sanak the rebound. 32-26 Houston. 5:10 to go in the first. Uzan into the front court for the Cougars. Uzan sends it over to the left sideline for Harwell. Harwell dribbles it towards midcourt. Harwell still on the bounce. Harwell tries to turn the corner. He's fouled. Abram went for the steal, got a lot of arm. He picks up his first. That's team foul number 10. Nope, team foul number 9. So Harwell will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Yeah, Abram with the block. He impeded the progress of Harwell. So McCarty will enter for Flemings. Gives Flemings a breather before the media timeout. Harwell shooting the 1-and-1 for the Cougars. His first trip to the free throw line. The front end is no good. Rebounded by Tennessee. Cougars with an opportunity there. Couldn't get it to pay off. 6-point Cougar lead under 4:50 to play in the first. Gillespie with it between the rings. Over to the right side, Carey back to Gillespie. Gillespie looked to turn the corner, cut off, top of the key for Carey. Carey the spin move, right hand layup misses. Good defense by Sinak. Sinak the rebound, outlet to McCarty. McCarty into the front court, finds Uzan at midcourt. Uzan's got Carey on him. Small versus big. Uzan. He's going to use the screen. Uzan picks up the dribble, hands it off to Tugler. Tugler back outside. Uzan still has the mismatch. Uzan the crossover, kicks it out to Harwell. A deep right wing three. Got it! Isaiah Harwell drills the three from the right wing. Uzan took advantage of the mismatch and got a good look for a teammate. Good decision by Uzan as he felt the defense closing. 35-26, Cougars by 9. 3:57 to go in the first. Hand off to Abram. Abram right to left, stops between the rings. Left sideline, Gillespie. Gillespie off the screen, left to right. Gillespie to the elbow, kicks it back out top to Carey. Carey shovels it off to Gillespie. Gillespie runs into Sinak, left elbow, bounce pass to Carey. Carey all alone from the right block, and an easy layup. 35-28, Cougars by 7. 3.5 left to play in the first. Uzan into the front court for Houston. Between the rings to Tugler. Tugler hands it off to Harwell left to right. Harwell picks up the dribble, right wing Sinak. 12 to shoot, back to Uzan at the center circle. Here comes Tugler's screen. Uzan uses the screen, dribbles left, they switch. He's got a big on him again. Uzan, crossover, Uzan driving, Uzan the runner for two. They're switching Ekpara onto Uzan, and Uzan has taken advantage of that on back-to-back possessions. 37-28, 3 minutes to go in the half. Driving inside Gillespie, and Gillespie beats Uzan to the basket for the layup. 37-30, 2:50 left to go in the half. Uzan into the front court for Houston. Between the rings to Tugler. Shovels it to Harwell, got to Harwell on a bounce. Harwell off the screen, picks up the dribble, up top Sinak. Sinak's going to take a straight-on three. It's short, no good, and it's rebounded by Carey for Tennessee. Hands it off quickly up the floor into the left corner for Abram. Abram's going to take an off-the-dribble three and hits right in the face of Sinak. 37-33, Houston, 2:20 left to go in the half, and Kelvin Sampson wants a timeout. Tennessee's hit their last 3 shots, and they have pulled within 4. 37-33, 2:16 to go in the half. Cougar possession when our coverage of Houston basketball continues after a word from KPRC 950 AM.
This is Willie Fritz, head coach of the Houston Cougars and proud TDECU member. Representing Space City means having a strong team on and off the field. TDECU is the trusted financial partner for U of H and the Houston community, offering tools that help you grow from game day to every day. Apply to become a member today at tdecu.org/UH. Insured by NCAA, membership required.
A true teammate takes on every day with a winner's attitude, gets up when they fall down, and leaves it all on the field. There's a group of teammates who do all these things every single day. But they're more than your typical athlete. They're kids facing unthinkable medical circumstances. Team Impact matches children facing serious illness and disability with college sports teams, creating a long-term, life-changing experience for everyone involved. Join us in the movement to get all kids in the game. Visit teamimpact.org to learn more. Team Impact. All in, all together.
If you feel like you're getting sacked by your current electricity provider, Rhythm Energy is here to help. They're bringing good energy to the Cougar Nation by offering 100% green electricity plans. And after you sign up for their Go Cougs 12 plan, you'll get $100 in bill credits. Go to gotrhythm.com/UH for this deal. just for Cougars fans. Terms and conditions apply.
.216 left to play in the half. Cougars in front by 4, 37-33. Cougars taking a timeout. Kelvin Sampson didn't like what he saw, so he takes the timeout. We'll make some adjustments. Ramon Walker is going to check into the game. We'll see for who. It's going to be for Senac. So Ramon Walker will see his first minutes in Vegas, fifth-year senior from Shadow Creek. 1.3.5 rebounds a game. Cougar basketball brought to you in part by Rhythm Energy. If you feel like you're getting sacked by your current electricity provider, Rhythm Energy is here to help. They're bringing good energy to the Cougars by offering 100% green electricity plans. And after you sign up for their Go Cougs 12 plan, you'll get $100 in bill credits. Go to rhythm.com/U of H for this deal just for Cougar fans. Terms and conditions apply. Uzan, Harwell, McCarty, Walker, and Tugler the 5 for Houston. 2:16 to go in the half. Cougars in front by 4, 37-33. Emmanuel Sharp's been sitting on the bench since the 15-24 mark after he picked up his second personal foul. Uzan into the front court for Houston. Uzan to Harwell. Harwell between the rings over to the right sideline. Now to McCarty. McCarty 10 to shoot. McCarty off the screen into the post for Tugler with 7. Tugler's going to back it in. Tugler 4 to shoot. Kicks it out to McCarty. A deep left wing 3. In and out, no good. He had no choice late in the shot clock. Rebound to Tennessee. Abram with it. And gets it off to Gillespie. Gillespie into the front court. Harwell picks him up. Pass over to the right side for Carey. Throws a lob up top to Akpara. Way too tall. Hits off the backboard. Loose ball picked up by Houston. Harwell into the front court. Hesitation dribble. His pass to the right corner is tipped away by Abram. Abram transfer. This is his 4th program. Played at Pasadena Memorial. Played at Port Arthur Memorial his freshman and sophomore years of high school. Went to Summer Creek his junior year before going off to California his senior season. Then played at Ole Miss, Georgia Tech, Louisiana Tech, and now exhausting his eligibility here with Tennessee this year. Berg's going to enter for Gillespie. Gillespie has 1 foul. Tennessee might be looking to get Gillespie off the floor to prevent him from picking up his second. Into Uzan. Uzan to Tugler, top of the key. Tugler shovels it back to Harwell, right to left. Harwell to the left elbow. Jumper there as well, short. Offensive rebound, though. It bounces out to Harwell. Kicks it to Uzan, right wing. Uzan driving top of the key. Now retreats back to midcourt. Uzan dribbles right. Uzan off the screen, right to left. Uzan pull up, straight on 3. Off the right side of the iron, no. Rebound to Carey for the Vols. And now Tennessee's going to use their timeout. Yep. That's why they substituted Berg for Gillespie. You bring in Berg for Gillespie so you eliminate the risk of Gillespie picking up his second personal foul. And then you know you're going to take your use it or lose it timeout. So he uses the timeout there with 60 seconds left to go in the half. Cougars in front by 4, 37-33, but Tennessee's made their last 3 shots. Meanwhile, the Cougars have missed their last 4 and have not scored in 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Cougar fans, if you've been injured in an accident, the name that you can trust is Stuart J. Gus is the official personal injury lawyer of U of H Athletics. You can count on his all-star team to fight for your rights like champions. Call 866-TRUST-GUS. Coming up in the Cougar halftime show, we'll take a listen to our first half highlights. Scores from around the Players Era Championship, top 25 in Big 12. And we'll also take a look at all of our first half numbers. A rematch of last year's Elite 8. That's all the Cougars beat Tennessee. Also a top 20 matchup. Both teams 6-0. One of the undefeateds left in the country will fall in this one. It's a 4-point Houston lead, 37-33. Boswell will inbound from the sideline left side near the Cougar bench. Into Gillespie. Gillespie off the screen, sends it up top. Carey drives over McCarty. No call either way. Rebound tipped into the air. It's grabbed by Carey, and Carey lays it up and in. 37-35, Houston, 45 seconds left to play in the half. Milos Uzan, left sideline for Tugler. Tugler finds McCarty off the screen, up top to Walker, shovels it back Uzan. Uzan driving, teardrop from the center of the lane is good. Nice finish by Uzan. He has 8. And the Cougars break the scoring drought and break a Tennessee 7-0 run. Shot clock turned off, 39-35 Houston. As Gillespie's going to get it off to Boswell, Uzan defends. Boswell at midcourt. Holding for the final shot. Boswell, right side Gillespie. Gillespie looking to go baseline to the hoop. He passes it to himself. Somehow he's going to get a shot from the left wing, but it's going to miss badly. I'm not sure how that wasn't a traveling violation. Maybe it was deflected. But that'll take us to the end of the half, with the Cougars leading by 4, 39-35. We saw a tie. We saw 4 lead changes. Tennessee's biggest lead was 1. Cougars' biggest lead was 11. And at the end of 1, the Cougars in front, 39-35. Coming up in the Cougar halftime show, we'll take a look at all of our first half stats, scores from the Players Era Championship, the top 25 in the Big 12. And we'll also listen to some highlights from the first half of play out at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. 39-35, Cougars lead at the break. Cougar halftime show is next. This is Houston basketball from Learfield.
Hey, Cougar fans, it's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Houston basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Houston Athletics. Let's go Cougars! SeatGeek.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup for the top college athletic programs for the 2025-26 college athletic season? Check out the criteria and follow the year-long standings of your favorite team at L Directors Cup on the X platform or online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2026 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. The Learfield Directors Cup, powered by NACDA, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
Gearing up for game day? Look no further than King Ranch Ag and Turf, your trusted source for John Deere equipment. With over a century of John Deere expertise, we're proud to support the hard work of farmers, landscapers, and homeowners. Whether you're mowing your land or managing a job site, we've got the equipment, parts, and service you need, and the team you trust. Visit KingRanchAgTurf.com or stop by one of our 13 dealership locations. King Ranch Ag and Turf, built on tradition, driven by excellence.
If you feel like you're getting sacked by your current electricity provider, Rhythm Energy is here to help. They're bringing good energy to the Cougar Nation by offering 100% green electricity plans. And after you sign up for their Go Cougs 12 plan, you'll get $100 in bill credits. Go to gotrhythm.com/UH for this deal, just for Cougars fans. Terms and conditions apply.
On the Houston Sports Network from Learfield, this is the Cougar Halftime Show. Let's go courtside. Here's Jeremy Branham. Now, let's go inside the Joint Chiropractic Studios.
Welcome into the Cougar Halftime Show, live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena, Players Era Championship. Top 20 matchup between a pair of 6-0 teams, and the Cougars with the early lead, 39-35 at the break. One tie, 4 lead changes. Tennessee, their largest lead was a point. They had it twice. The Cougars, meanwhile, largest lead was 11 points. Cougars led for 18 minutes and 55 seconds of that first half. Tennessee led for 32 seconds, but it's just a 4-point game at the break, 39-35, as we take a listen to our first half highlights. Over to Tugler, back to Uzan. Uzan trying to attack Eurostep. Tears it up and good. The teardrop is good. Nice move by Milos Uzan, picking up right where he left off. Cougars up 1, 17-40 in the first. Uzan finds Sharp, a right wing transition, three, got it! The Cougars out and running as Emmanuel Sharp drills the three to give the Cougars a 4-point lead. Fleming's left wing, Uzan off the screen, top of the key, kicks it over to Fleming's to the hoop, 2 and a foul. Boy, Fleming's got shot out of a cannon. That first step. Loose ball chased down by Harwell. Spins away from traffic. Finds Fleming's. A left corner three. Got it. Kingston Flemings drills it from the left corner. Fleming's looking to attack behind the back dribble. Fleming to the hoop. Right hand layup for 2. Fleming's speed and athleticism. Too much for this Tennessee defense. A lot of Kingston Flemings in that first half. He leads all scores. The only player in double figures as he has 11. We'll take a look at all those first half stats a little bit later. 39-35, Cougars by 4 at the break. We'll take a look at some of the scores from around the Players Era Championship, top 25 in the Big 12 when we return. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
All right. It's a beautiful day for football here at the stadium, and we're just about ready for kickoff. Score 0-0. And suddenly, I'm in the mood for a Coke Zero Sugar. Real Coke taste, zero sugar. Now that's a winning combo. Yeah, crisp, refreshing. That hits the spot. When it comes to great taste, Coke Zero Sugar's always on the scoreboard. Coke Zero Sugar. Real Coke taste, zero sugar.
It's been said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Not with Ford trucks. We're leading the change with innovative technology like Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving, raising the bar on capability with features like Ford Pro Power on board. Leadership in a world of change. That's what makes Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks. Visit your Texas Ford dealer today and you'll see why.
Ford is the best in Texas.
Aw, shucks, the game's on TV, but I can't listen to the call of my favorite team broadcasters.
Never fear, Sync My Game is here.
Sync My Game?
Yes, Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Wow, thank you, Mr.
Just remember, syncmygame.com.
Hey, Cougs fans! Ready for good times and colder beer? Head to Little Woodrow's, the official game day HQ of the Houston Cougars. With multiple Houston locations, daily drink specials, and a laid-back vibe, there's no better spot to pregame, post up, or celebrate a big win. Enjoy our indoor and outdoor games, sports, and neighborhood bar atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for events, promos, and more. Who's Bar? Cougs Bar, your Texas Ice House.
Cougars in front at the half, 39-35. Before we take a look at some of the scores from around the tournament, the top 25 in the Big 12, let's pause for station identification along the Houston Sports Network. All right, some of the scores from around the Players Era Championship today. There's nothing else in progress at the moment, just finals from earlier. Notre Dame beat Rutgers 68-63. Iowa State with a 78-60 win over Creighton. Kansas defeats Syracuse 71-60. And it was St. John's over Baylor 96-81. Games coming up later, Auburn and Michigan, Maryland and Gonzaga, San Diego State and Oregon, and UNLV and Alabama. So there are currently 2-2-0 teams, Kansas and Iowa State. The winner of our game will make it 3. The winner of Auburn and Michigan will make it 4. And the winner of Maryland and Gonzaga will make it 5. So there are going to be 5 2-0 teams remaining at the end of the day, but only 4 of them will play for money tomorrow. And that'll come down to the point differential. Kansas is currently at plus 21 after today's win. Iowa State's at plus 19 after today's win. Maryland is at plus 7. Gonzaga is at plus 10. Auburn is at plus 11. Michigan is at plus 20. So it's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult for the Cougars to play for money tomorrow unless they just beat the brakes off of Tennessee in the second half, which easier said than done. And Tennessee won by 25 yesterday, so they're plus 20 in the point margin. So the Cougars will have their work cut out for them. But, winning is the most important thing. Cougars currently in front, 37-33. Let's take a look at some top 25 games that are in action. North Carolina, the 16th team in the country, leads St. Bonaventure by just 2, 37-35. Number 25, Indiana is home for Kansas State later tonight. 18th ranked UCLA meets Cal in San Francisco. In a final from earlier, number 23, NC State beats Boise State 81-70. Games in the Big 12, UCF and Quinnipiac just getting started. That one's tied at 9 with 15.5 left to play. Arizona State, Washington State later in the the Southwest Maui Invitational semifinal action there. And Utah takes on Grand Canyon in Palm Springs. Our score, Cougars lead it 39-35. When we come back, let's take a look at our first half stats. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
This is Willie Fritz, head coach of the Houston Cougars and proud TDCU member. Representing Space City means having a strong team on and off the field. TDCU is the trusted financial partner for U of H and the Houston community, offering tools that help you grow from game day to every day. Apply to become a member today at tdecu.org/UH. Insured by NCAA, membership required.
You want specials? Damaris Barbecue has specials. Get a Frito pie on Monday. Tuesday, grab a po' boy or brisket tacos. Wednesday, chow down on a 2-meat dinner. Thursday, go lighter with a large salad with your choice of meat. And Friday, my favorite, baked potato or your choice of a catfish, po' boy, or plate. And Saturday, Saturday's all-you-can-eat ribs. You can eat at Damaris Barbecue every day and never have the same thing twice. Damaris Barbecue is located in the West Loop North, 290 and 610, or on Shepherd just north of West Alabama. Damaris Barbecue, great barbecue and a whole lot more.
If you feel like you're getting sacked by your current electricity provider, Rhythm Energy is here to help. They're bringing good energy to the Cougar Nation by offering 100% green electricity plans. And after you sign up for their Go Cougs 12 plan, you'll get $100 in bill credits. Go to gotrhythm.com/UH for this deal, just for Cougars fans. Terms and conditions apply.
Group 1 Auto is proud to drive University of Houston Cougars. Just like the Cougars bring their best to every game, Group 1 brings more to every driver in Houston, like more value with transparent pricing and exclusive offers, more service from trusted teams to certified technicians who know your ride inside and out, and more selection with thousands of vehicles across your favorite brands. Whether you're cheering courtside or cruising the Houston streets, let Group 1 fuel your journey. Get more with Group 1. Go Cougs. Visit group1auto.com to learn more.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Houston. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the University of Houston and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Welcome back into the Cougar halftime show. Houston in front 39-35. Cougars with a 4-point lead over Tennessee at the break. Let's take a look at our first half stats for the Houston Cougars. 50% from the floor, 14 for 28, 5 for 12 from downtown, 6 for 9 from the free throw line. Tennessee 12 for 29, 41%, 3 for 10 from downtown, 8 for 12 from the charity stripe. That rebounding margin, something that we were looking at. Tennessee's +5, out-rebounding the Cougars 20-15. 9 offensive rebounds leading to 8 second chance points. Cougars have 4 offensive rebounds leading to 6 second chance points. Tennessee with 8 assists, 4 turnovers. The Cougars have 9 assists and 2 turnovers. Leading scorer for Tennessee's Jalen Carey, if you can believe that. He has 9 points and 5 rebounds, team high in boards as well. He's playing incredibly well. 7 points for Gillespie on 2 of 8 shooting. Akpara has 5 points and a rebound. Nate Ament, the talented freshman, 5 points, but all 5 coming from the free throw line. He was 0 for 5 from the floor. Meanwhile, for the Houston Cougars, Kingston Fleming's the leading scorer. He has 11 points, 4 for 5 shooting, but he has 2 fouls. 8 points for Milos Uzan, 3 rebounds. Chase McCarty has 6 points and a couple of made threes. Cougars do have that foul trouble, though. Flemings has 2. Emmanuel Sharp picked up his second with 15:24 to go. Mercy Miller has 2 as well. Tennessee, Ament, Phillips, and Estrella each have 2 for the Vols. 39-35, Cougars lead by 4 at the break. Second half when we come back. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
Hey, Cougs fans! Ready for good times and colder beer? Head to Little Woodrow's, the official game day HQ of the Houston Cougars. With multiple Houston locations, daily drink specials, and a laid-back vibe, there's no better spot to pregame, post up, or celebrate a big win. Enjoy our indoor and outdoor games, sports, and neighborhood bar atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for events, promos, and more. Who's Bar? Cougs Bar, your Texas Ice House.
Oh, hey, welcome to gift wrapping. Whoa, Zoe Saldana.
Hey, can you wrap these, please?
Wow, iPhone 17s. You splurged.
At T-Mobile, you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. The new center stage front camera is amazing for group selfies. It's the perfect gift for everyone.
I'm the worst. I only got my mom a robe.
Well, it's better than socks.
So, I have to trade in my old phone, right?
No, at T-Mobile, there's no trade-ins needed when you switch. Keep your old phone or give it as a gift.
Incredible.
In fact, wrap up my old phone, too. For my Aunt Rosa. Forget that. Aunt Liz will be jealous.
Sounds like my family. Drama.
Oh, I got it. I'll give it to my abuela. I'll take reindeer paper with, hey, where are you going?
To T-Mobile! The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 4 eligible port-ins on essentials for well-qualified customers. Auto pay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits end in balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 256 gigabytes, $830 required. Visit T-Mobile.com.
We welcome you back to the MGM Grand Garden Arena, day 2 of the Players Era Championship top 20 matchup between the 6-0 Houston Cougars and the 6-0 Tennessee Volunteers. Cougars by 4, 39-35. Cougars will send their same 5 starters back onto the floor. Uzan, Flemings, Emmanuel Sharp. Sharp played just 5 minutes in the first half in foul trouble. Sanak and Tugler round out the starting 5. Tennessee has not walked back out on the floor yet. It'll be their same starting 5 too. Gillespie, Boswell, Ament, Phillips, and Akpara. Teams will flip sides. Tennessee has the basketball first. They'll attack the basket to our left. 39-35, Cougars lead by 4. Ament will pass it in, gets it into Gillespie in the backcourt, walks it into the front court where Milos Uzan awaits. Lob it over to the left wing for Boswell. Lob it right wing, Gillespie. Gillespie looking to go baseline cut off, sends it up top to Akpara. Hands it back to Gillespie. Gillespie in between the rings. Boswell back to Gillespie, top of the key. Left wing, Ament. Ament driving, sends it to Boswell. Up top, Gillespie. Uzan got a hand on it. Gillespie has to chase it down at the top of the opposite three-point line. Gillespie into the front court. Gillespie down the right side of the lane. Gillespie to the hoop, 2 and a foul. Gillespie had to go all the way back to the three-point line in the backcourt to get the ball. Raced into the front court. Nobody could stop him. And he lays it up and through, and a foul called on Houston. It's on Sanak. Second on Sanak, first team foul. And the free throw's on the way, and it's good. 39-38, Houston by 1. 3-point possession for Tennessee on the opening possession of the second half. Uzan into the front court for the Cougars. Uzan to Tugler. Tugler to Sanak in between the rings. Sanak pressured, puts it on the deck. 12 to shoot, now right sideline for Sharp. Sharp switched up with Phillips. Sharp left sideline, Flemings 5 to shoot. Flemings left wing, three-pointer hits. Kingston Flemings at the shot clock buzzer drills the 3. He has 14, and the Cougars up by 4. 42-38, 18:52 to play. Pocket pass to Akpara. Right wing Boswell, back to Akpara. Akpara bulldozes through Tugler, and a foul is called on Tugler. JoJo Tugler called for the foul, his second. They're going to give him free throws, too. I don't know how it's free throws. Second team foul on Houston. So Akpara is going to shoot 2. Akpara perfect 9 for 9 from the free throw line this year. Misses the first. Sampson having a conversation with Olandis Poole, who made that call. One more free throw for Akpara. It's up, and it's good. So he splits the 2. Cougars lead by 3. 18:46 to play. Milos Uzan into the front court for the Cougars. Pass to Tugler between the rings. Tugler hands it off to Flemings, left to right. Flemings driving, lots of contact, no call. Misses the shot, rebound Sanak, kicks it back to Flemings. And then Flemings is held by Boswell. Boswell's first, team foul number 1. Cougars are going to reset on the shot clock. Flemings will inbound the ball for the Cougars from the baseline right side. Akpara will defend the inbound. Lob it into Sharp in the right corner. Sharp bounce pass to Flemings. He's got Akpara on him. Flemings driving to the hoop. Beats Akpara to the basket but misses the layup. Offensive rebound Sanak. Kicks it out to Uzan. 7 to shoot. Shot never hit iron. Uzan the crossover. Uzan kick out Sanak. Up top Sharp. Sharp from between the rings for 3. It's short, no good. And the rebound to Akpara for Tennessee. Outlet Gillespie. Gillespie into the front court. Finds the Treller. Ament. Ball fake, drives down the baseline, runs over Emmanuel Sharp, offensive foul. Nate Ament called for the foul. That's the 3rd on Ament, second team foul. It's Cougar ball after the charge. Good take by Sharp. That was risky too, because if it goes the other way, it would have been Sharp's 3rd. Ament's going to leave the game. Abram will take his spot. 18:02 left. Cougars lead by 3, 42-39. Into Uzan. Uzan into the front court for Houston. Right side, Sharp. Sharp's going to attack down the baseline to the hoop. He had it blocked, rebounded by Tugler, and he throws away the kick-out pass. Picked off Boswell. Spin move inside, right-hand layup off the glass for 2. Tugler kicked it out for Uzan, and Boswell sniffed it out. Pick 6 the other way. 42-41 Houston, 17:35 to play. Left sideline to Sharp. Sharp left of the logo. Sharp off the screen over to Uzan. Uzan right sideline off the Tugler screen, right to left. Uzan to the elbow, pulls it back, a left wing 3, in and out, no. Rebound tipped out of, tipped saved. Tugler saves it, bats it in. Flemings picks up the loose ball, driving, kick out Sharp. Sharp ball fake, steps into a mid-range jumper and knocks it down. Good job by Sharp getting to his spot, burying a midi. And it's 44-41 Houston with 17:03 to play. Crossover Gillespie, right side of the lane. Teardrop over Tugler, can't get the roll. And the weak side rebound to Chris Sanak Jr. Outlet to Sharp. Sharp into the front court right sideline. Sharp into the corner. Sends it up top to Sanak. Sanak picks up the dribble. Nowhere to go with the basketball. Uzan comes over to get it. Boswell knocked it away, bounces off of Uzan's leg, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover, Houston. Ethan Berg and Jalen Carey will check into the game. Cade Phillips and Bishop Boswell will leave. Isaiah Harwell is going to check into the game for Emmanuel Sharp. 16:43 left. Cougars lead is 3, 44-41. That ankle is bothering Sharp a little bit. He's limping a bit on that ankle that he hurt yesterday. Gillespie into the front court for Tennessee. Gillespie over to Carey into the right corner for Berg. Berg looks to turn the corner. Berg left elbow, picks up the dribble, sends it back outside. Gillespie with it, 9 to shoot. Gillespie, a pullback straight on 3 off the right side of the iron, rebounded by Flemings for Houston. Cougars want Flemings to run off the Tugler screen. Flemings the drive, pass to Uzan in the corner, tipped away by Berg, and it goes out of bounds. 16-12 left. Cougars by 3. Flemings will inbound from the corner for Houston. Into Tugler, left wing. Tugler thought about going back door to Flemings. Finds Uzan at the midcourt. 13 to shoot. Uzan. Crossover dribble, right wing Harwell, jabs right, goes left, back to Uzan with 7. Uzan at the elbow, back to the basket. Uzan right elbow, Uzan's tripped. Uzan got tripped by Ethan Berg and gets called for the foul. Rick Barnes out to greet Ethan Berg, not happy with that defense. Second on Berg, team foul number 3. 15:53 left. Cougars lead by 3, 44-41, and they have a fresh shot clock when we return. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
You want specials? Damaris Barbecue has specials. Get a Frito pie on Monday. Tuesday, grab a po' boy or brisket tacos. Wednesday, chow down on a 2-meat dinner. Thursday, go lighter with a large salad with your choice of meat. And Friday, my favorite, baked potato or your choice of a catfish, po' boy, or plate. And Saturday, Saturday's all you can eat ribs. You can eat at Damaris Barbecue every day and never have the same thing twice. Damaris Barbecue is located in the West Loop North, 290 and 610, or on Shepherd just north of West Alabama. Damaris Barbecue, great barbecue and a whole lot more.
It's been said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Not with Ford trucks. We're leading the change with innovative technology like Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving, raising the bar on capability with features like Ford Pro Power on board. Leadership in a world of change. That's what makes Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks. Visit your Texas Ford dealer today and you'll see why.
Ford is the best in Texas.
Hey, Cougar fans, it's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Houston basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Houston Athletics. Let's go Cougars! SeatGeek.
Welcome you back to the MGM Grand Garden Arena, day 2 of the Players Era Championship. Marquee event in college basketball outside of the NCAA tournament. And the Cougars win in overtime yesterday against Syracuse, 78-74, upstart Syracuse team. And facing a top 20 team in Tennessee today, 17th ranked team. Perfect 6-0 on the year. Cougar basketball brought to you in part by The Joint. This is relief, this is personal. Chiropractic care that starts with an understanding of your specific needs and goals. This is easy. Open evenings and weekends, and you can walk in anytime, really easy, with regular visits costing less than a typical copay. No insurance needed. This is The Joint Chiropractic. Find your relief at a location near you. Uzan, Flemings, Hartwell, Sanak, and Tugler, the 5 for Houston. 15:53 to play. Cougars in front by 3, 44-41. Uzan will inbound for the Cougars, looking for an option, lobs it into Tugler in the right corner. Tugler going to go to work on the block. Tugler turns, spins the right hand off the glass for 2. Tugler had a guard and Ethan Berg on him, and Tugler took advantage. 5-point Cougar lead, 46-41, 15:37 to play. Gillespie into the front court, up top to Carey. Carey drives inside, left elbow. Pass quickly inside and a pushing foul on Tugler. As Estrella got loose underneath, Tugler leaned into him and fouled him. Question will be free throws or not. That's the 3rd on Tugler. They called that on Sanak? We'll take it. That was very clearly Tugler, though. As it stands right now, it's on Sanak, and it's his 3rd. First of 2 for Estrella is good. They will give him free throws. Estrella now 6 for 7 on the year from the line. So they're going to call that on Sanak. Sanak was away from the ball. Here's the 2nd free throw, and it's good. Estrella makes them both 46-42. The problem with 46-43. The problem with this is if you leave Tugler in the game and he picks up another foul, then they go to review that previous one. Could be instead of 3, you'd have 4. But as of now, it's on Sanak. No one's saying anything. Cougars by 3, 15-14 left to play. Into the post again for Tugler on the block left side. Here comes the double team, ball knocked out of his hands. It bounces off of Tugler's leg, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover Houston, and it's Tennessee basketball. Emmanuel Sharp returns for Milos Uzan. 15:09 left to play. Cougars by 3, 46-43. The officials are going to go to the monitor here. I think they're going to review that previous.
After review of the previous play, foul's been moved from
Yep.
5 to number 11.
That was the fear. That was the fear I had, is that you leave Tugler into the game and then they review it later. Fortunately, Tugler didn't pick up a foul, though, so he's just going to leave with 3. Sinak still has 2. And Sacco is going to check into the game for Tugler. 3-point Cougar lead, 15:05 to play. Gillespie into the front court. Right sideline for Abram. Abram left of the logo, Berg. Berg throws it away. He was looking for Gillespie. Oh, they're going to say Houston touched it. The official says, my fault, my fault, my fault. That is Cougar ball. Flemings and Harwell kind of lost their mind a bit when that call was made that it was going to be Tennessee ball, and then Edwin Young said, all right, my bad. I pointed the wrong way. It's Cougar basketball. Bishop Boswell returns to the game for Ethan Berg for Tennessee. A little under 15 minutes to play. Cougars with a 3-point lead, 46-43. Kingston Flemings into the front court. Flemings right sideline. Flemings left sideline. Harwell left wing to Sharp. Sharp driving through traffic. Gets caught up. Finds Flemings. A right corner 3. It's short. Sinak tips it outside. Good catch by Emmanuel Sharp. Saves it to Harwell. Now back to Sharp with a fresh shot clock. Sharp dribbles right. Sharp pulls it back. Ball fake. Now to Harwell left of the logo. Into the post for Sinak. Sinak's going to back it in on Carey. Sinak turns, spins, fadeaway jumper for the baseline. In and out, no good. Long rebound, loose. Sharp has it again. Sharp left wing. Up top to Sacco. Hands it off to Sharp. Cougars will pull it back again. Reset. Sharp wants to go to work. Sharp on the attack to the hoop. Had it blocked. Bodies go to the floor. Rebound Tennessee. Sharp's late getting back. Gillespie over to Abram. Abram driving, kicks it out left wing. Carey's going to try a 3. That's in and out. Offensive rebound. The putback's up and in by Boswell. 46-45. Houston by 1 with 13:48 to play. Tennessee crowd getting into it. Kingston Flemings into the front court. Flemings driving. Flemings kicks it out left corner. Sinak will try a 3. That's off the front iron. Rebound loose on the floor. Diving bodies. Jump ball. And the arrow will belong to Houston.
Jump ball. Possession arrow, Houston.
13:34 left to go. Cougars lead by 1, 46-45. Cougars have missed 9 of their last 11 shots, including the last 4 in a row. Mercy Miller into the game for Isaiah Harwell. Houston will inbound baseline right side. Kingston Flemings will pass it in. Flemings gets the basketball from the official, lobs it into Sharp, right corner. Over to Flemings, he has Estrella on him. Now they're going to clear out, go one-on-one here. They like this matchup. Flemings driving, fires it left wing to Miller, couldn't. Pass was in front of him, Miller was going backwards. They were not in sync. And it's Tennessee ball after the turnover. 13:22 left to play, 46-45, Houston by 1. Abram into the front court. Sends it over to the right wing pocket, pass Carey to the hoop, blocked by either Sinak or Sacco, not sure who, but Sinak gets the rebound. Outlet Flemings. Flemings wants to run, and Boswell reaches in and bats it out of bounds. JoJo Tugler back into the game for Sacco. They're going to give credit to that to Sacco on the block. I think it was Sinak, though. They were both in the area. I think it was Sinak. Uzan will return for Flemings. So Uzan, Miller, Sharp, Sinak, and Tugler for Houston. Uzan inbounding baseline right side, backdoor to Emmanuel Sharp, but couldn't get the shot up, so he'll retreat back outside and finds Uzan at the logo. 13 minutes to play, Cougars by 1. Houston has not scored in nearly 3 minutes. Left wing Emmanuel Sharp back to the logo for Uzan. Uzan to Sharp right wing, catch and shoot 3. Too strong, no good. And the weak side rebound yanked down by Abram for Tennessee. Abram into the front court. Abram up top. Estrella sings it over to the right side. Boswell. Skip pass left corner. Gillespie for 3. Air ball too strong. Long rebound, though, for Tennessee. Inside to a wide open Estrella. And Tennessee has their first lead since the 15-13 mark of the first half. The rebound got batted out outside. Cougars were chasing after the ball. Estrella was all alone underneath. And Tennessee's in front by 1, 47-46. Timeout on the floor. Cougars take it. As Houston looking to snap a 6-0 run and score for the first time in nearly 3.5 minutes. Tennessee up by 1, 47-46. Cougar ball when we return. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
Group 1 Auto is proud to drive University of Houston Cougars. Just like the Cougars bring their best to every game, Group 1 brings more to every driver in Houston, like more value with transparent pricing and exclusive offers, more service from trusted teams to certified technicians who know your ride inside and out, and more selection with thousands of vehicles across your favorite brands. Whether you're cheering courtside or cruising the Houston streets, let Group 1 fuel your journey. Get more with Group 1. Go Cougs. Visit group1auto.com to learn more.
For comprehensive coverage of college basketball, tune to Sirius XM College Sports Radio Channel 84 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
For the win! Got it! Let's go!
Sirius XM is the home of your favorite team and conference, including live games, plus interviews and analysis.
He's got it!
So cheer along with the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 2025.
When you're on the move and looking for nonstop college sports action, get the Varsity Network app and take the game with you everywhere. Stream live play-by-play from schools across the country right from your phone, free. Catch hundreds of weekly podcasts, including shows from your favorite teams, all in one place. From football Saturdays to midweek hoops, it's your all-access pass to the college sports world. Whether it's game day or just your daily drive, the Varsity Network app has you covered. Download now and listen live for free on the Varsity Network app.
Cougars now trail by 47-46 with 12.5 left to play. Tennessee's first lead since around the 15.5 mark in the first. Hey, Coug fans, ready for good times and colder beer? Head to Little Woodrow's, the official game day headquarters of the Houston Cougars. With 10 Houston locations, daily drink specials, and the ultimate game day vibes, there's no better spot to pregame, post up, or celebrate a big win. Enjoy our indoor and outdoor games, sports, and neighborhood bar atmosphere. Visit our website or follow us on social for events, promos, and more. Who's Bar? Cougs Bar. Little Woodrow's, your Texas Ice House. So Tennessee's on a 6-0 run over the last 3 minutes. Cougars have not scored. Houston has missed 10 of their last 12 shots, including their last 5. Cougars is 3 for 13 from the floor in the second half. Fleming's back into the game. Fleming's, Uzan, Sharp, Sinak, and Tugler, the 5 starters for Houston. As we go under 12.5 to play, Fleming's brings it into the front court. Fleming's right sideline. Fleming's puts it on the bounce. Hands it off to Sharp. Sharp to Uzan, right of the logo with 12 to shoot. Uzan hesitation dribble down the left side of the lane. The left-hand runner is short, no good. Rebounded by Estrella, and the outlet to Gillespie. Gillespie sends it ahead to Abram, right wing. Back to Gillespie. Between the rings, Estrella. Left wing, Boswell pass quickly to Carey's errant. An errant pass, and he throws it away. Turnover, Tennessee, Cougar basketball, but another timeout on the floor, and we'll take it too. 11:57 left to play from Vegas. Top 20 matchup, pair of undefeated teams, and Tennessee leads by 1, 47-46. Cougar ball when our coverage of Houston basketball continues after a word from KPRC 950 AM.
Progressive knows there are 2 things RV owners love: to travel and relax. And they like to take both nice and slow. Just like this commercial. And what's more relaxing than the peace of mind knowing their RV is protected by Progressive? Now here comes the fast part. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
You want specials? Damaris Barbecue has specials. Get a Frito pie on Monday. Tuesday, grab a po' boy or brisket tacos. Wednesday, chow down on a 2-meat dinner. Thursday, go lighter with a large salad with your choice of meat. And Friday, my favorite, baked potato or your choice of a catfish, po' boy, or plate. And Saturday, Saturday's all you can eat ribs. You can eat at Damaris Barbecue every day and never have the same thing twice. Damaris Barbecue is located in the West Loop North, 290 and 610, or on Shepherd just north of West Alabama. Damaris Barbecue, great barbecue and a whole lot more.
A true teammate takes on every day with a winner's attitude, gets up when they fall down, and leaves it all on the field. There's a group of teammates who do all these things every single day. But they're more than your typical athlete. They're kids facing unthinkable medical circumstances. Team Impact matches children facing serious illness and disability with college sports teams, creating a long-term, life-changing experience for everyone involved. Join us in the movement to get all kids in the game. Visit teamimpact.org to learn more. Team Impact. All in, all together.
11:57 to play. Tennessee leads Houston 47-46. Live from MGM at Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Day 2 of the Players Era Festival. Hey, Cougar fans, it's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of airballs and alley-oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to U of H basketball games or to any other live event in Houston, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Houston basketball. Let's go Cougs, SeatGeek. Ament has returned for Tennessee. Gillespie, Boswell, Ament, Carey, and Estrella for Tennessee. Cougars will inbound. Tennessee showing pressure. Uzan to Sharp, Fleming, Sinak, and Tugler on the floor. Emmanuel Sharp into the front court for Houston. Cougars down by 1. Handoff to Fleming's left sideline, Uzan. Uzan off the screen. Uzan into the post for Tugler. Here comes the double team. Tugler picks up the dribble. Kicks it out to Fleming's right wing, Sharp for 3. Off the hill, no good. Weak side rebound, Estrella. The Cougars just don't have the legs in them. 3 for 15 from the floor here in the second half. Playing on back-to-back days, overtime yesterday. And it's showing in the shooting. Left corner, Gillespie. Estrella, the right-hand baby hook is good. It's an 8-0 Tennessee run. And the Vols lead 49-46. 11:10 remaining. Milos Uzan into the front court for the Cougars. 4.5 minutes without a point for the Cougars. Uzan off the Tugler screen. Uzan off the screen again. Left elbow, thought about it. Left corner to Flemings. Flemings to Sinak in the post with 11 to shoot. Sinak backing it in into the lane. Sinak the lean in. Right hand, short. Rebound Estrella. Outlet to Boswell. Boswell into the front court right sideline. Boswell hesitation dribble now to Ament. Ament, left wing, Gillespie. Gillespie back to Ament. Left of the logo. Ament had it knocked away. Ball's loose. Picked up by Ament. Saves it and then throws it away. Saved it to Carey. Carey was looking for Gillespie. And then Gillespie threw it behind, or Ament threw it behind Gillespie. Carey did, rather. So turnover Tennessee. Here comes Okpara back into the game. He'll take the spot of Jalen Carey. Cougar ball down by 3. 10:23 left to play. 8-0 run for Tennessee. Problem is the 8-0 run's been over the last 5:06. It's not been a blitz. It's been a marathon. Inbound to Tugler in the front court. Fakes the handoff to Uzan. Tugler will put it on the deck. Hands it off to Flemings. Flemings top of the key. Flemings at the left elbow. Sampson wanted a block, didn't get it. Sharp now to Uzan. Uzan between the rings, 13 to shoot. Uzan turns the corner. Uzan a high teardrop, misses badly. Tugler the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Sharp. Sharp fires it to Uzan. Ball fake, 5 to shoot. Uzan off the dribble, left wing 3, in and out, no. Rebound, Sanaki gets tied up by Ament, and it's going to be a jump ball, belongs to Tennessee. Cougars have now missed their last 10 shots. 15 of their last 17, 3 from 18 from the floor in the second half. Scoring drought of 6 minutes. Yet down by just 3. Just need to break the seal. Gillespie into the front court. Sends it over to the right wing to Ament. Ament's going to put it on the deck. Ament to the hoop, and he's fouled going up. Goes against Houston. They're going to call it on Flemings? No, on Sinak. Third on Sinak. Fourth team foul. And 2 free throws coming up for Nate Ament. Ament 5 for 6 from the free throw line. He has not made a shot from the floor, but he's 5 of 6 from the stripe. Good shooter. First of 2 is good. 50-46. First 2 possession lead for Tennessee tonight. Phillips checks into the game for Estrella as Harwell enters the game for Emmanuel Sharp. Ament second, makes them both. 51-46, a 5-point lead. Cougars led by 5 6 minutes ago, and they haven't scored since. Tennessee has flipped it around. Milos Uzan into the front court, 9:35 to play. Over to the right sideline for Harwell. Between the rings to Flemings. Left sideline, Uzan. Uzan's going to put it on the floor. Trying to get it inside. Can't do it. Tugler pops up for it, hands it back to Uzan. Uzan a little sloppy with a handle, tries to save it. He throws it away. The save was intercepted by Tennessee. Boswell to Ament. Ament into the front court. Uzan picks him up. Ament. Left wing, Gillespie. Jabs left, goes right. Gillespie backs it away to the logo. 11 to shoot. Right sideline to Ament. Ament looking to go baseline. Ament stop, pop, 12-footer, short, no good. Rebound on the floor. Sinak dives for it, tries to save it, and he's going to get a timeout. So Sinak dives on the loose ball, gets the timeout, saves the possession for Houston. Good hustle, good rebound by Sinak, who has 10 rebounds again. Hasn't had the offensive game today. 1 for 7 from the floor, 0 for 3 from downtown. But he is in double figures in rebounds again. Had 12 rebounds yesterday. Average is over 8 a game. The Cougars have to find some offense. 7 minutes without a point. And a 10-0 Tennessee run has flipped the game around. Cougars led by 5. The drought started, and now Tennessee leads by 5. The Cougars are 3 for 18 from the floor in the second half. Cougar basketball brought to you in part by Group 1 Auto, proud to drive the University of Houston Cougars with convenient locations all over Houston. Group 1 is bringing championship-level service to a dealership near you. It's a slam dunk. Visit a Group 1 dealership today and get more with Group 1 at Go Cougs. 8:48 to play. Cougars down by 5, looking for offense. Uzan will inbound for the Cougars. Tennessee showing some full court man-to-man. Inbound to Sinak, hands it off to Uzan. Uzan off the screen, leaves it back for Flemings. And Flemings dribbles into the front court. Flemings in midcourt. Flemings on the bounce. Flemings attacking. Flemings high in the air, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds, last touch by Tennessee. Boswell was out of bounds and he held the basketball. It was off his belly anyways. Cougar ball with 12 to shoot, inbounding baseline right side. Flemings looking to get it in. Lobs it to Uzan at midcourt. Uzan lobs it to Tugler, hands it off to Uzan. Uzan trying to turn the corner, cut off, left elbow, heaves up the shot, and he's fouled. Gillespie got him on the arm. Sampson has been unhappy with the whistle here the last several minutes. Gives an official an earful. So 2 free throws for Milos Uzan. after Gillespie picks up his second. Team foul number 4. Uzan's first trip to the line. Uzan, 91% free throw shooter. First of 2 is good. So the Cougars snap the drought of nearly 7.5 minutes. And they pull within 4, 51-47. One more for Uzan. Uzan second, makes them both. 51-48, Cougars are within 3. 8:20 left to play. Into Gillespie. Gillespie into the front court, crossover dribble to the right elbow. Sends it up top to Phillips. Swinging around left wing, Ament. Ament, defended by Uzan. Ament picks up the dribble, fires inside to Estrella for the slam. Cougars missed in a coverage there. Looked like Harwell perhaps. 53-48, Tennessee by 5 as we go under 8 minutes to play. Fleming's right of the logo to Tugler. Tugler's going to back it in on Akpara. Tugler sends it outside to Fleming's left wing Uzan. Uzan off the screen. Tugler handoff to Uzan. Uzan a step back 15-footer hits. Milos Uzan with 4 points in a row. He has a dozen, and the Cougars again within 3 with 7:35 to play. Gillespie into the front court. Sends it up top to Phillips. Right wing Boswell. Boswell to Gillespie, top of the arc. Harwell on him. Left wing to Ament. Ament back to Gillespie at the logo, 12 to shoot. Gillespie wants to go one-on-one now, left wing to Ament. Ament's going to try to drive. Ament leaning in. A foul's called on the floor on Milos Uzan. Sampson's telling the officials that there was a push-off there. It's on Uzan, his first, team foul number 5, and a timeout on the floor. It'll be Tennessee basketball, but first the timeout. 7:15 left to play. Tennessee up by 3, 53-50. Cougars have not shot it well in this half, but they're hanging around, down by 3. Tennessee ball when we return. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
Suit up for success with King Ranch Ag and Turf. With over a century of John Deere expertise, we have your equipment, parts, and service needs covered. Whether you are a homeowner or a farmer, our team is committed to finding the perfect equipment for you. Right now, save like a champion during our exclusive Roundup Savings event. Shop unbeatable deals on mowers, construction equipment, tractors, and so much more. Prep for greatness with King Ranch Ag and Turf. Visit us online at kingranchagturf.com or stop by one of our 13 dealerships. King Ranch Ag and Turf, built on tradition, driven by excellence.
Oh, hey, welcome to gift wrapping. Whoa, Zoe Saldana.
Hey, can you wrap these, please?
Wow, iPhone 17s. You splurged.
At T-Mobile, you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. The new center stage front camera is amazing for group selfies. It's the perfect gift for everyone.
I'm the worst. I only got my mom a robe.
Well, it's better than socks.
So I have to trade in my old phone, right?
No, at T-Mobile, there's no trade-ins needed when you switch. Keep your old phone or give it as a gift.
Incredible.
In fact, wrap up my old phone, too. For my Aunt Rosa. Forget that. Aunt Liz will be jealous.
Sounds like my family. Drama.
Oh, I got it. I'll give it to my abuela. I'll take reindeer paper with, hey, where are you going?
To T-Mobile! The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 4 eligible port-ins on essentials for well-qualified customers. Auto pay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits ended, balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement, 256 gigabytes, $830 required. Visit T-Mobile.com.
(53-50), Tennessee's up by 3. 7:15 left to play. Cougars 4 for 20 in the second half from the floor. Just 1 for 8 from downtown. Tennessee 6 for 12. Cougars have missed 11 of the last 12 shots. There's a lot of bad shooting numbers for the Cougars in the second half. Showing the signs of playing back-to-back games and an overtime game yesterday. Tennessee didn't have a single player play more than 30 minutes yesterday. Cougars had all their critical players playing heavy minutes into that OT frame. Cougar basketball brought to you in part by Progressive Insurance. Get renter's insurance to protect the things that make your place a home, including coverage for theft or damage. Visit progressive.com. 3-point game. Tennessee leads, and they have the ball with 7:15 to play. Ament will inbound the basketball. Baseline right side. JoJo Tugler will defend the inbound for the Cougars. Amen thought about the lob and sends it in the corner for Gillespie. Left wing Phillips hands it back to Gillespie. He'll launch a left wing three, and he buries it. Good execution out of the baseline, out of bounds play from Tennessee, and they lead by 6. Doubles up the lead, 56-50. 7 minutes to play. 6 points sounds tough right now for the Cougars. Flemings has it on the sideline right side. Now to Sharp, left of the logo. Uzan left sideline. Uzan right sideline to Flemings. Flemings off the screen, right to left, lobs it down low. Sinek for the slam. Good find by Flemings. Sinek beat the defender to the hoop, and he gets the slam. 56-52 Vols, 6:35 to play. Gillespie lobs it up top. Estrella swings it around to the right side for Boswell. Top of the key, Mint. Sharp back into the game. He defends him. Right side, Boswell finds Akpara. Akpara to the basket. Right-hand layup for 2. Sinek a little late to the rim. 58-52 Tennessee. 6:15 left. Kingston Flemings into the front court. Flemings off the Tugler screen. Flemings on the attack. Flemings at the elbow. Jumper there. 2 more. Kingston Flemings knocks it down from the right elbow. He has 16 and pulls the Cougars back within 4. 58-54, 5:55 to go. Gillespie with the basketball right of the logo. Between the rings to Phillips. Shovels it back to Gillespie at the logo. Over to the left wing, Boswell. Uses the Akpara screen. Lobs it to Akpara. He's going to take a mid-range jumper. It's too strong. No. Rebounded by Tugler. Outlet Sharp. Into the near side for Uzan, who walks into the front court. Left of the logo for Flemings. Flemings has Gillespie on him. Here comes the screen. Flemings goes away from the screen. Flemings had it knocked away from behind. Ball's loose on the floor into the open court for Gillespie. Gillespie to the hoop, misses the dunk. Offensive rebound, though, for Ament, and he lays it up and through. 60-54. Tennessee by 6. 5:05 left to play. Uzan into the front court, lobs it to Tugler. Tugler right of the logo. Tugler fakes the handoff. Now a bounce pass to Flemings with the right elbow. He tried to pass inside. It's off the knee of Akpara. Bounces to Uzan. Uzan gets inside, turning, spinning. Pass to Tugler. Kick out Sharp. A left wing 3. Got it. Emmanuel Sharp hits a left wing 3 to cut the deficit in half. 60-57 Tennessee. 4:40 left to play. Gillespie walks it into the front court where Flemings awaits. Gillespie, left of the logo. Gillespie between the rings, away from the screen, right side to Phillips. Gillespie slipped on the pass off. 7 to shoot to Boswell, left to right, right sideline. Boswell looking for an outlet, finds Phillips top of the key to Ament, left of the logo, just inside half court for 3. It's off the mark. Rebound knocked out of bounds, last touch by Tennessee, and it's Cougar ball. Ament launched that from about 3 feet in front of the half-court stripe. Good defense by the Cougars. Get it back. Estrella, Carey, and Abram enter as Boswell, Akpara, and Phillips leave for Tennessee. 4:12 to play. Houston down 60-57. Into Uzan, and Uzan will bring it across for the Cougars. Uzan off the Tugler screen. Pocket pass to Tugler at the free throw line. Kicks it over to Flemings. Pass deflected, and it goes out of bounds. Gillespie got a hand on it and batted it out of bounds. Timeout on the floor. Cougars have not shot it well, but they're up for the fight. Trail by 3, 60-57. Top 20 matchup. Both teams undefeated. Only one will remain undefeated. 60-57, Vols by 3. The final 3:59 when we return. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
All right. It's a beautiful day for football here at the stadium, and we're just about ready for kickoff. Score 0-0. And suddenly, I'm in the mood for a Coke Zero Sugar. Real Coke taste, zero sugar. Now that's a winning combo. Yeah, crisp, refreshing. That hits the spot. When it comes to great taste, Coke Zero Sugar's always on the scoreboard. Coke Zero Sugar. Real Coke taste, zero sugar.
Group 1 Auto is proud to drive University of Houston Cougars. Just like the Cougars bring their best to every game, Group 1 brings more to every driver in Houston, like more value with transparent pricing and exclusive offers, more service from trusted teams to certified technicians who know your ride inside and out, and more selection with thousands of vehicles across your favorite brands. Whether you're cheering courtside or cruising the Houston streets, let Group 1 fuel your journey. Get more with Group 1. Go Cougs. Visit group1auto.com to learn more.
For comprehensive coverage of college basketball, tune to Sirius XM College Sports Radio Channel 84 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
For the win! Got it! Let's go!
Sirius XM is the home of your favorite team and conference, including live games, plus interviews and analysis.
He's got it!
So cheer along with the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 2025.
3:59 left to play from the NCAAM Grand Garden Arena. Day 2 of the Players Era Championship, and this top 20 matchup has lived to the billing. Tennessee by 3. Cougars have been cold in the second half. 7 of 23 from the floor. Cougar basketball brought to you in part by Antone's Famous Po' Boys Handmade Daily right here in Houston with recipes that haven't changed since 1962. It's no wonder generations of Texans have enjoyed these iconic po' boys wrapped in white butcher paper and made with the highest quality meats, cheeses, their famous chow chow relish and pickles, all on their fresh French bread. Cougar fans can score them at the Fertitta Center all season long or at HEB. Antone's proud sponsor of the University of Houston Athletics. Uzan, Fleming, Sharp, Sanak, and Tugler, the 5 for Houston with 3:59 to play. Uzan gets the basketball from the official and passes it into Emmanuel Sharp in the backcourt, walks it into the front court, gives it to Kingston Flemings. Left of the logo. Fleming's off the screen. Fleming's right elbow. Fleming's to the hoop. Right hand finger roll off the glass for 2. Kingston Flemings gets it to fall, and Houston's down a point. 60-59. 3:42 left to play. Gillespie between the rings to Abram. Abram to Gillespie. Gillespie gets it inside Estrella. Estrella on the block left side. Monster double, and a foul is going to be called on Houston. 6-team foul. It's on Sanak, his 4th. 6-team foul. 6-team foul on Houston, 4th on Sanak. Boswell and Okpara return as Estrella and Abram leave. Fresh 20 on the shot clock. Next foul sends Tennessee to the bonus. Ament will inbound baseline left side. Gets it into Gillespie, left corner. He has Sanak on him. Gillespie's going to take a deep 3 over Sanak. It's well short, and it's going to ricochet out of bounds. That's a terrible shot whenever he had the mismatch. Settled for a deep 3. Cougars down 1, 3:22 left. Kingston Flemings into the front court for Houston. Flemings on the bounce. The elbow lobs it to Uzan, left wing, off the screen. Uzan, the teardrop to the center of the lane. Can't get the roll. Rebound batted high into the air. Ament has it. And Ament brings it into the front court for the Vols. Uzan defends. 3 minutes to play. Cougars down 60-59. Ament finds Gillespie. Left wing for 3. Rattles in. Rattled around, popped up, falls through. Gillespie hits his 3rd 3 of the game. He has 16, and Tennessee's in front by 4. 63-59, 2:42 left to play. Tugler has it up top, hands it off to Uzan. Uzan, a left wing, pull up 3. Got it! Milos Uzan, a big time 3. That's his first 3-pointer made in 5 attempts. He has 15, and he pulls the Cougars within 1 again. 63-62, 2:25 to play. Boswell, defended by Uzan, right of the logo, over to Ament. Left of the logo, looking to get it to Gillespie. Can't do it. Right of the logo, Boswell 13 to shoot. Gillespie right sideline this time. Gillespie off the screen, pocket pass. Carey throws the lob. Okpara misses, but he's fouled. And Okpara will shoot 2. Good ball movement by Tennessee. Got the short roll to Carey. Good pass by Carey, too. Fouls on Uzan. Second on Uzan, 7th team foul. Agpara was in the act, so he'll shoot 2. Agpara 10 for 11 from the free throw line this year. Good touch for a big man. 2:09 to play. Tennessee leads 63-62. Agpara, first of 2 is good. 64-62. One more to go. Agpara's second is short. The tip is good. Carey got a hand on it, tips it off the glass and through. 66-62 Tennessee. The officials are going to stop play here. I don't know why. (66-62), 4-point lead for Tennessee. 2:02 to play. Inbound to Sharp, right back to Uzan. Uzan brings it into the front court for the Cougars. Uzan off the Tugler screen. Uzan crossover dribble, another crossover. Uzan to the left elbow. Uzan hands it off to Flemings. 12 to shoot. Flemings doesn't want the screen. Flemings on the bounce. Flemings to the elbow, fade away. Jumper's good. 66-64. Tennessee by 2. 1:35 to play. Flemings has 20 points. And a timeout for Tennessee. 1.5 minutes to play. Tennessee leads by 2, 66-64. Rick Barnes and the Volunteers take the timeout as Kingston Flemings gets the jumper to fall from the left elbow, giving him 20. And for Kingston Flemings, that's already his third 20-point game this season. This is the 7th game for the Cougars, and Kingston Flemings, a true freshman, has 20 or more in 3 of those 7. He's been sensational today, 8 for 13 from the floor. Milos Uzan hasn't really had the shot from the perimeter, but he still has urged himself to 15. He did hit that last 3, which was a critical one. No other Cougars in double figures. Gillespie, the leading scorer for Tennessee. He's got 16 points on 5 of 16 shooting. Carey with 11. Before they return to the floor, let's pause for station identification along the Houston Sports Network. A minute 30, all that's left. 66-64, Tennessee by 2. The Cougars have not shot it well in the second half, but have shot it a little better here over the last several minutes. That's kept them in the game. Now it's about getting some stops. Tennessee's over 50% of the second half of the floor. 11 for 21. So 2-point Volunteer lead. Cougars will send back the same 5. Uzan, Flemings, Sharp, Sinak, and Tugler. Carey, Agpara, the 2 bigs, Ament, Gillespie, and Boswell for Tennessee. Boswell will inbound from the sideline right side into Gillespie. Sharp defending Gillespie here. Passes it off to Boswell. Boswell to Gillespie. Gillespie left wing, chased off the 3-point line to the baseline, retreats back. Left to right, free throw line, pass inside. Going up for the slam is Carey, and Carey gets the slam to fall. 68-64, 70 seconds left to play. Kingston Flemings into the front court for Houston. Flemings attacking, right elbow, inside, up and under off the glass. 2 more from Flemings. 68-66, 59.5 seconds to go. Cougars need a stop. Gillespie walks into the front court for the Vols. Sharp awaits. 30-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shovels it over to the right sideline. Boswell left of the logo. Ament right of the logo. Boswell now to Gillespie. Gillespie right sideline with 7. Gillespie off the screen. Gillespie blocking foul by Sinak. Sinak was out of position, bumped him. So that's the 5th on Sinak. He is fouled out. It's the 8th team foul. Harwell's going to check into the game for Sinak. Yeah, Sinak just didn't get the defensive positioning. So it'll be free throws here for Gillespie, a very good free throw shooter. Perfect tonight, 3 for 3. As Tennessee leads by 2, 68-66 with 35 seconds to play. A 1-and-1 for Gillespie. Gillespie gets the basketball from the official. The front end of the 1-and-1 is good. 69-66 with 35 seconds to go. One more free throw for Gillespie. Here comes Cade Phillips into the game. He's going to check in for Carey. Carey's been big time tonight. 13.7 rebounds. Gillespie's second is good. 70-66. Sharp the inbound to Uzan. Uzan into the front court. Uzan wants to attack. Dumps it off for Tugler, and Tugler slams it home. And Kelvin Sampson will take a timeout. That's the final timeout for Houston. It's a full timeout. So Houston again within 2, 70-68 with 28.4 to go. Tugler slam on the Uzan assist. So see how the Cougars play this. Houston has committed 18 fouls, 1 more for the single bonus, and then 2 more for the double bonus. Cougars don't have to foul immediately, but the shot clock is turned off. You can pressure the ball. You don't have to foul quickly. Maybe you can pressure the ball and force it into the hands of a bad free throw shooter and foul him. Rick Barnes will be thinking along those same lines. He sent in a sub just seconds ago. But a tale of 2 halves, though. Cougars led for a majority of the first half. And then once Tennessee took the lead, just under the 14-minute mark, they have not surrendered it. Cougars, despite poor start to the half shooting the basketball, have come on as of late. Getting to the rim more. The Cougars need to get something done defensively, though. Down by 2 with 28.4 to go. Uzan, Flemings, Sharp, Harwell, and Tugler. Tennessee will send out Boswell, Gillespie, Abram, Ament, and Agpara. All good free throw shooters. Boswell will inbound. Cougars not defending the inbound. Looking to get it in. Pass into Abram. Ooh! Handed it off to Boswell, and then Boswell gets fouled. But Boswell might not have reestablished himself whenever he took that pass. So 1-and-1 coming up for Boswell. Yeah, I'm not sure that he reestablished. Man, that should have been a turnover. Boswell did not reestablish whenever he came back to take the pass. So Boswell shooting a 1-and-1, 25.7 to go. The front end of the 1-and-1 is good. 71-68, 25.7 to go. One more for Boswell. Second free throw. Makes them both. 72-68. It's back to a 2-possession lead, and Rick Barnes wants to take a timeout to talk defense. 30-second timeout. Tennessee will still have 1 remaining. As the Vols make it a 2-possession game, Boswell making both free throws, but Boswell was the inbounder. He got the pass in, and whenever he got the pass back, he was coming from the baseline. He got 1 foot down right before he caught it, but is that enough to reestablish? The Cougars got to get something here. See how quick they act. See if they go inside or outside. At some point, you'll need something from the outside if Tennessee continues to make their free throws, which they have. 11 of 13 in the second half. 25.7 to go. Cougars down by 4, 72-68. Uzan will inbound for the Cougars. Uzan into Flemings. Flemings quickly into the front court. Flemings wants to attack. Left side Harwell. Harwell to the basket. Harwell's runner misses badly. Rebound loose. Flemings has it, and then Flemings is fouled. It's only the 5th team foul, though. 16.4 to play. Third on Gillespie. 5th team foul. 16.4 to go. Cougars down by 4, 72-68. Flemings will pass it in for the Cougars, baseline right side. Flemings looking for an option, still looking, throws it to Uzan near midcourt. Uzan a crossover, another crossover. Uzan driving to the hoop, left-hand layup off the glass and in. 11.2 to go, Cougars within 2. Quick inbound Gillespie, and Gillespie's quickly fouled by Sharp. That's the 3rd on Sharp, 10th team foul, so Gillespie's going to shoot 2. Gillespie has 18 points, 32 in yesterday's game, has not missed a free throw tonight. A perfect 5 for 5. Gillespie, first of 2. Good. Barely moved the net, 73-70. One more free throw for Gillespie. Gillespie second, makes them both. 74-70, 9.9 to go. Uzan will inbound. Uzan into Flemings. Flemings into the front court in a hurry. Flemings a pull-up left wing 3. Hits! Flemings hit it. 5.3 to go, 74-73. 5.3 seconds to go. Tennessee looking to inbound, quickly get it into Gillespie. Gillespie's fouled by Uzan with 4.1. So Flemings hits the 3 to make it a 1-point game. He's up to 25 points, a career high. And Tennessee at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Gillespie, who again is perfect from the line, 7 for 7. Shooting 2 with Tennessee leading by 1. 74-73, 4.1 to go. Gillespie's first, rattles it in. 75-73, 4.1 to play. One more free throw for Gillespie. It's up, it's good. 76-73, 4.1 to play. Quick inbound to Uzan. Uzan is fouled. That's the 6th team foul. So Tennessee's going to foul here. One more will get the Cougars to a 1-1. 3.5 seconds to go, and now the Cougars are going to send everybody deep into the front court. Uzan's at the baseline. Uzan looking for an option. Uzan to Tugler, back to Uzan. Uzan, a half-court heave at the buzzer, off the glass, off the mark, no good. And Tennessee defeats the Cougars by a final score of 76-73. Tennessee stays perfect on the year as they improve to 7-0 on the season, 2-0 in the Players Era Championship. The Cougars fall for the first time this season as they drop to 6-1. Coming up in the Cougar postgame show, we'll take a look at the final numbers, scores from around the Players Era Championship, top 25 Big 12. And we'll also listen to some highlights of this second half. Good game between a pair of top 20 teams. Tennessee gets the best of the Cougars tonight, 76-73. Cougar postgame show is next. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
This is at a location near you.
If you feel like you're getting sacked by your current electricity provider, Rhythm Energy is here to help. They're bringing good energy to the Cougar Nation by offering 100% green electricity plans. And after you sign up for their Go Cougs 12 plan, you'll get $100 in bill credits. Go to gotrhythm.com/UH for this deal, just for Cougars fans. Terms and conditions apply.
I'm attorney Stuart J. Guss. For over 20 years, my team and I have been helping Houstonians injured in car accidents. We're honest, and we know how to deal with the insurance company. The right accident attorney can make all the difference in your case. So if you've been injured in a car accident, big or small, you can trust Gus to get you the best results possible.
Call Stuart J. Gus Injury Accident Lawyers today at 1-866-TRUST-GUS for a free consultation or visit trustgus.com.
Principal Office, Houston, Texas.
It's been said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Not with Ford trucks. We're leading the change with innovative technology like Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving, raising the bar on capability with features like Ford Pro Power on board. Leadership in a world of change. That's what makes Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks. Visit your Texas Ford dealer today and you'll see why.
Ford is the best in Texas.
On the Houston Sports Network. From Learfield, this has been Houston Cougar Basketball. Welcome to the postgame show. Coming up, you'll hear reaction from players and coaches, plus a look again at other scores around the country. Here's Jeremy Branham.
Welcome into the Cougar postgame show as Tennessee defeats the Cougars 76-73. Cougars fall for the first time this season. 6-1 on the year as Tennessee is now 7-0 on the season. A quality game between a pair of top 20 teams, and Tennessee gets the best of the Cougars in a rematch of last year's Elite Eight. Really a tale of two halves. Cougars led for almost the entire first half, even got the lead up to 11. Couldn't quite keep their foot on the neck, though. Allowed Tennessee to creep around a bit. Tennessee was able to close the first half, only trailing by 4. And then the second half, Cougars could not make a shot. It was a long period of time which the Cougars could not score, which ultimately did them in. Cougars went over 7 minutes without scoring a point. Allowed Tennessee to take the lead, and once Tennessee took the lead, they kept it. Cougars were able to fight, keep it within grasp, keep it within reach. Trailed by 2 a couple of times. Kingston Flemings hit a 3 with about 5 seconds to play to make it a 1-point game. Tennessee made both free throws, forced the Cougars into a heave that did not fall, and Tennessee gets the victory over the Cougars 76-73. Game that was tied once. Had 5 lead changes. It was a tight game, but didn't really ping-pong back and forth. It was really a team having control for the game for a good period of time, and then another team having control of the game for a brief period of time. Tennessee hit their free throws down the stretch as well. Tennessee 15 for 17 from the free throw line in the second half. Cougars only got there twice. They made both of theirs. Tennessee also 29 free throws in this game. The Cougars took 11, but a lot of that was because the Cougars were playing the foul game at the end. Gillespie and Jacoby Gillespie was going to be a tough matchup for the Cougars. Cougars did a good job on Gillespie. He scored 22, but he was 5 for 16 from the floor, 3 for 9 from 3. But where he really got his points at the free throw line, he got to the line, took 9 free throws, hit all of them. Jalen Carey was phenomenal off the bench for Tennessee. Big presence down low, could score, could rebound. He got the big tip at the end with about a couple minutes left that made it a 4-point game, in which the Cougars get a rebound there. Maybe it's a different story. For Houston, they were kept in the game by Kingston Flemings, who had a career-high 25. Kingston Flemings, again, getting into the 20-point category. It's already Fleming's third 20-point game this season. It's pretty miraculous what he's been able to do as a freshman. Milo Juzan was efficient, 17 points. Didn't have his outside shot, though, just 1 for 6 from downtown. Cougars didn't have their outside shot. Maybe a factor from yesterday's game, I don't know. Both teams played yesterday. Tennessee didn't have anybody play over 30 minutes. Cougars went to OT, but certainly the Houston Cougars aren't going to use that as an excuse. Tip your cap to Tennessee. Good ball game, and the Volunteers come out with the victory, 76-73. We'll take a look at all the final numbers a little bit later. Scores from around the top 25 Big 12 Players Era Championship. But coming up next, we'll listen to some of the highlights from the second half. Tennessee wins it 76-73. This is Cougar Basketball from Learfield.
It's been said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Not with Ford trucks. We're leading the change with innovative technology like Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving, raising the bar on capability with features like Ford Pro Power on board. Leadership in a world of change. That's what makes Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks. Visit your Texas Ford dealer today, and you'll see why.
Ford is the best in Texas.
Gearing up for game day? Look no further than King Ranch Ag and Turf, your trusted source for John Deere equipment. With over a century of John Deere expertise, we're proud to support the hard work of farmers, landscapers, and homeowners. Whether you're mowing your land or managing a job site, we've got the equipment, parts, and service you need, and the team you trust. Visit KingRanchAgTurf.com or stop by one of our 13 dealership locations. King Ranch Ag and Turf, built on tradition, driven by excellence.
Hey, Cougar fans! I'm attorney Stuart J. Guss, and I'm a proud University of Houston alum. And just like the Cougars, my team and I know what it takes to win. For over 30 years, we've been fighting for Houstonians injured in car accidents, and we never back down from the insurance companies. If you're hurt in a big accident or small, you can trust Gus to get you the best results. Call 866-TRUST-GUS or visit trustgus.com.
This is Willie Fritz, head coach of the Houston Cougars and proud TDECU member. Representing Space City means having a strong team on and off the field. TDECU is the trusted financial partner for U of H and the Houston community, offering tools that help you grow from game day to every day. Apply to become a member today at tdecu.org/UH. Insured by NCAA, membership required.
Big trip on the horizon? The parking spot gets you going faster. The parking spot is a simpler, easier way to navigate airport parking. When you book online, you save money and are guaranteed a spot. We'll pick you up at your trunk in our yellow and black spotted shuttles, help you with your bags, and take you straight to the terminal. Parking and saving come full circle at the parking spot. Get going faster with the parking spot. Visit theparkingspot.com to reserve your spot. Use promo code SPOT24 to save on your reservation today.
Cougars fall at the hands of Tennessee tonight, 76-73. Tennessee stays perfect on the season, 7-0, 2-0 in the Players Era Championship. They had that 20-point win yesterday, so their point differential is 23. They'll be in a good position to play for some money tomorrow. Cougars will not. They fall to 1-1. They will not be in one of those two games, top four seeds, that would play from some additional NIL money. But we'll see who the Cougars play a little bit later. Do not know that, and will not know that for quite a while until the conclusion of all these games. They'll go through their seeding process. Don't know who will play and don't know when it will be. We'll have to just wait and see. Hurry up and wait, as they say. Tennessee, though, gets the victory 76-73. Still some highlights in the second half, though, and we'll take a listen to those now. Sharp switched up with Phillips. Sharp left sideline. Fleming's 5 to shoot. Fleming's left wing, three-pointer hits. Kingston Flemings at the shot clock buzzer drills the three. Uzan right sideline to Flemings. Flemings off the screen, right to left, lobs it down low. Sinek for the slam. Good find by Fleming. Sinek beat the defender to the hoop, and he gets the slam. 63-59, 2:42 left to play. Tugler has it up top, hands it off to Uzan. Uzan, a left wing, pull-up three. Got it! Milos Uzan, a big-time three. Uzan will inbound. Uzan into Flemings. Flemings into the front court in a hurry. Flemings a pull-up left wing three. Hits! Flemings hit it. 5.3 to go, 74-73. A couple of the highlights from the second half as the Cougars fall at the hands of Tennessee by a final score of 76-73. We'll take a look at all the final numbers a little bit later. But coming up next, we'll check in one final time on our scoreboard. This is Cougar basketball from Learfield.
All right. It's a beautiful day for football here at the stadium, and we're just about ready for kickoff. Score 0-0. And suddenly, I'm in the mood for a Coke Zero Sugar. Real Coke taste, zero sugar. Now that's a winning combo. Yeah, crisp, refreshing. That hits the spot. When it comes to great taste, Coke Zero Sugar's always on the scoreboard. Coke Zero Sugar. Real Coke taste, zero sugar.
Big trip on the horizon? The parking spot gets you going faster. The parking spot is a simpler, easier way to navigate airport parking. When you book online, you save money and are guaranteed a spot. We'll pick you up at your trunk in our yellow and black spotted shuttles, help you with your bags, and take you straight to the terminal. Parking and saving come full circle at the parking spot. Get going faster with the parking spot. Visit theparkingspot.com to reserve your spot. Use promo code SPOT24 to save on your reservation today.
It's been said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Not with Ford trucks. We're leading the change with innovative technology like Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving, raising the bar on capability with features